Yes, people, how you doing? Welcome back to Multi-Stream Love from Spurs Talk Show. Myself, Sean Butler, and Henry Wright from Henry Wright TV. We are here today for Tottenham's 13th game of the season, home to Aston Villa. I would usually be at the game, so would Henry, but both of us can't be there today, so we're here with you, lovely people. I hope you're all happy and healthy, doing the things you love. Make sure you smash the like button before we even get anything else out of the way. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And the rules of the game are simple. Whichever channel you enter in on, that's your home for the day. But if you haven't already, then make sure you do get over to the other channel as well. The link should be in the description or the title for both. And then hit the like button as well and the subscribe on that channel. Henry, how you doing, mate?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Obviously, a bit of sad news has come in. RIP Terry Venables, which I believe has broken in the last hour or so. Obviously, heavily linked with Tottenham and England. So obviously get that out of the way. RIP to Tim, to his loved ones and his family. I'm good, man. I'm good. Make sure you do smash the like. If you're on Sean's channel, come over to my channel, drop a like and subscribe. And if you're on my channel, go over to Sean's channel, drop a like and subscribe. Bit of early team news.
We're going to find out the official team news in 7 minutes. But go on.
Apparently, we're playing 4 fullbacks: Porro, Royale, Davis, and Udogie is as a back 4. Has that ever been done before?
You can't see what Ange's doing, mate.
Has that ever been done before?
4-4-2.
Has anyone ever had to play 4 fullbacks?
Well, when we've got a registered centre back in the first 11 that's an England international, it seems a little bit strange. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it today. He's playing Royale if it's the way it works out. It's a bit nuts, isn't it? It's a bit nuts.
Yeah, just a little bit. It is a bit nuts. I'll be honest.
Do you think their inclination? Do you think Ben Davies and Royale's inclination is to drift wide, and so we've got to be careful? We're not going to be leaving gaping holes in the middle.
Yeah, I feel I'll be interested to see how Villa line up, because if they go the 4-4-2 and the midfield 4 with Zaniolo, McGinn, Douglas Luiz, and someone on the right, I'd be interested, because it could be Bailey on the right and they could go 2 up front, which probably would be Diaby and Watkins. My fear, I think we'd cope better against the 4-4-2. If they go with a 4-3-3 and have the triangular midfield of Kamara sitting deep, Douglas Luiz as the 8, and then McGinn kind of playing as an 8/10, depending on where they are on the pitch. And then they have Bailey, Diaby, and Watkins.
Leon Bailey's not that great a player, though, is he?
Right now, I'd take him over a lot of our wingers.
Yeah, of course. I know. But I'm just saying, like...
Yeah, I know we're saying he's not that great, but...
We're threadbare. They're pretty much full strength, apart from a couple of long-termers.
Imagine Clement Longley comes on against us.
Yeah, what would you do? Would you reckon he'll get a decent round? I don't think he did anything too badly last year. I think
he's a question for you.
Okay.
Would you take Clement Longley back right now?
Well, for how long?
Just until Van der Ven's back.
Yeah, I'd take you, mate. I wouldn't take me, but I'd take Bugsley. She's got decent ball control. I'd take anyone who's a registered. But I think people would say the same things. People go, he's too slow to play the high line.
Yeah.
You know, he can't turn. It's like an oil tanker. But there's very few centre-backs that are set up physically to be able to handle Ange ball the way that we need it to be played. You could make an argument, for what it's worth, to say that even Romero isn't physically optimized or optimum for Ange ball. You need players that can turn on a sixpence and that can gallop back at full pace. You need super fast wingers that are tall, good in the air, and that can bring the ball out. There's very few players in our price range that can tick every single box. But I tell you what, on a B Tech version, Lloyd Kelly is one of those players. He can bring the ball out. He's got a good pass on him. He is tall. He is very quick, and he's good. He's okay in the air. He's not brilliant in the air, but he's okay in the air. I feel like the more and more I've watched him, and the more and more I've done my kind of the Y Scout review, the further and further I've gone back, the more I see things of him that I'm like, actually, I think he'd be a really good fit as a backup to Van der Ven. You know?
Yeah, I'm not. At first, I was like, really? Are we getting a Bournemouth centre back? And now I've kind of looked at how desperate we are and the fact that there's going to apparently be limited funds in January. You know, he's 24, 25 years of age. He's homegrown as well, which will do absolute wonders for us.
Yeah, because if we get him in as homegrown and or Tosin, then I think that it allows you to have easier conversations around what to do with Ollie Skip, what to do with Ryan Sessegnon, what to do with Ben Davies. Because all three of those players are probably, at least two of them are necessary because of homegrown rules. Without those three, we're in a bit of trouble because the guys that are out on loan who are ready for the first team, maybe on the under 21s, they're not back yet. So if you were to go and get both Tosin and Lloyd Kelly, then you could immediately go, all right, thanks for your time, Ryan Sessegnon. Hope you've make sure you say goodbye to your best mate in the medical division. And the same with Ollie Skip. So I think there's got to be a difficult conversation around Ollie Skip as well. I just don't think he's cutting the mustard at our level, is he?
No, I don't really think he fits the system. I don't think he's technically good enough playing in the Postecoglou midfield. And let's be honest, if he wasn't from the academy, we would have got rid of this guy ages ago. Lineups out in 2 minutes' time.
Before we get to the lineup, mate, let's just quickly run through and say hello to a few people that have decided to spend the afternoon with us. We got FT34, let's play, saying, yo, Chris Agomba's in the house. Big up, Chris. RIP Terry, 100%. Same to Andrew Montgomery, Anna Davies, Hotspur Hub. Oh, that's James, isn't it? Hi, James. Hi, Frank. How you doing, mate? I thought you were at the game. You are going to the game today, aren't you? I'm not going, obviously. As I couldn't get there. Got work to do this evening. Prince Gaz, video complete. Show me the lights. Everyone's saying it's a really sad day. Dan, the Spurs fans coming in saying we're going to smash the Villa. Liam's here as well. Anna, Tom, Alf, Nordic Spur. Who else we haven't said hello to? Rai Kavnu, Mojo Matsi, Quizzy221, Tom Thacker, Chazlad, Roosper, Foggy Foam, David Palege, George Cadaris. What's happening, everybody? Make sure you smash the like button before you do anything else if you haven't already. And then, like I said already, if whichever channel you're on, get over to the other one, hit the subscribe and the like as well, and then pop back into the one you came in. By the way, I'm 2 subscribers away now from 20K. So if anyone,
there's got to be 2 people in here.
There's got to be 2 people in here that hasn't subscribed to my channel. I'd love to get over 20K on the live stream. Dry roasted peanut, Adam, William, K, Hills and House. What's happening, Adam? Good to see you, mate. Andrew Tit, Marcus Shallow, Liam Atney, Daryl Bradford, Custy, Aaron Robinson, Georgie Boy, Ghost 88. What's happening? He wants Donnelly in the 10. Let's talk about that.
I agree. Why not? Why not? Let's be honest. Why not right now? We're so, messed up with injuries. Why not? Like Lo Celso, is he ever really? Do we play Lo Celso? He has a good performance, and then we go, "Cool, maybe there's a player in there," and then 4 or 5 weeks later he disappoints us as usual. Or do we give a youngster an opportunity who, if we didn't give Harry Kane that opportunity in the Europa League, who would know what would have happened? We would have got rid of him. Point I'm making
I'll keep the same energy for Donnelly as I will do for Dorrington and Phillips. I feel like if you can, you give them you bed them in when they've got players around them that are full strength. And I don't think it'd be fair to give Dorrington the nod today if he had to play alongside Davies or Dyer. I don't think it would be fair to give Donnelly the nod today if he had to play alongside Ollie Skip or Højbjerg rather than, someone else. But there we go. Teams are out. Let's get them up.
Let's get them up, or are you doing it?
I'll do it here. I've got it. Tottenham.
Yeah, it's 4 fullbacks. Porro, Royale, Davies, Udogie, Benson, Corler, Celso, Kulu. Kulu's in the 10.
Hang about.
Kulu's in the 10. Brian Hill on the right. Johnson on the left.
Love it. That's what I've been looking for. Lo Celso in the 8. Wow. I'm up for this one, mate. I'm up for this one. Let's go through it. We've got Vicario, Pedro Porro right back, Royale right sided centre back, Davies left sided centre back, Udogie, Bentancur, Lo Celso, Kulu in the. So Lo Celso's in the 8. Bentancur in the 6. Bentancur's going to have to sit back and defend because I reckon there's going to be parting of the wave.
He's going to have to do a lot of legwork today.
Look at that. Look at that bench. We've got 2 goalkeepers. We can't even field we can't even field a full bench without digging into 2 goalkeepers.
Mate, look at the state of that. That has got to be one of the worst Premier League benches you are ever likely to see.
Højbjerg's got to be thinking, hang about. How did I not make this 11?
Forster, Austin, Dorrington. So we've got 2 goalkeepers, 2 academy players. Well,
3 academy players.
3 academy players when you look at Valise, Dyer, Skip, and Højbjerg. We haven't got an ounce of creativity on that bench whatsoever.
Well, Jamie Donnelly. We haven't got an ounce of creativity that's played a minute of professional football.
Well,
there you go.
We haven't got an ounce of creativity that's going to get any minutes. How about that? That bench is absolutely horrendous.
Unbelievable. Let's look at Aston Villa's team. Let me get that up as well. How do I do that? Twitter.
Make sure you're liking both streams. So if you're on my stream, get over to Sean's, hit that subscribe button. If you're on Sean's stream, do exactly the same. Get over, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. I think you're on 20k now.
Am I?
It's 2 people in here that's got to subscribe to Sean. 2 people.
I'll look at that in a second. Let me just get up the Aston Villa starting 11. Emi Martinez in goal. Pau Torres and Diego Carlos. They've gone for a back 3. Konza, Carlos, and Pau Torres. Lucas Dean and Matty Cash.
It will be Konza, right back, Carlos. I think Cash might even be in midfield, you know.
They've gone for a back 3. They've gone for a 5-3-2. The
he's going to stink it out. He's going to stink it out, isn't he? A back 5. You dirty. Not getting demonetized.
I'll take that, mate. Listen, I'm happy. Look, would you right now walk away with a 0-0 draw or a 1-1 draw today?
No, we're winning this game, I told you.
When did you tell me that? Because I'm pretty sure all week you told me we were losing.
Well, I'm saying it right now. Tottenham are going to win this game, and I'm saying we're going to win this game 3-1.
Jamie Donnelly's getting an assist. He's coming off the bench in the 80th minute.
And listen, if you're in the chat and you can't see what Jamie Donnelly's doing, then you can F off Danny Emirates.
That is a back 5, yeah. Martinez, Konza, Carlos, Pau Torres, Lucas Dean, and Matty Cash. Matty Cash is going to get forward. So is Lucas Dean. Digne, however you say his name. Boubacar Kamara, Douglas Luiz. Even the midfield 3 are basically 6s and 8s. Then there's no real 10 in there, is there?
I don't. Yeah, it's not a back 3. I didn't think it was. Cash is playing right mid.
Which was a 4-4-2.
Yeah, that's what Watkins and Diaby, John McGinn on the left, Cash on the right, 2 centre mids, and it's a back 4. I thought it was a back 4. There's no way he's playing a back 5 against us.
How are you saying? What?
It's a back 4.
I don't. You're basing it off of Google.
Yeah, I am. If you can't see what Google's doing, mate, F off down a Bing.
No, mate. They have templates. They use templates. That's not.
Look at their bench compared to ours. Jacob Ramsey, then Don Bailey.
We haven't even got an 8th man. We had an opportunity to play to put someone else in, and we haven't taken it. We've got 2 goalkeepers.
Their benches. I know we've got injuries, but their benches are a lot stronger than ours.
Yeah,
like Leon Bailey can come on, then Duncan can come on. Jacob
mate, Woking's down the road from me. Their bench is probably stronger than ours today. We haven't even got enough players to fill up the bench options, and we've included 2 goalkeepers. Look, at the same time, though, there's very recent pedigree, very recent precedent. Trust in your youth. Look at what happened at Newcastle yesterday. 4-1 winners, and they had a 17-year-old on the pitch, didn't they?
Yeah, but if you can't see what, Newcastle did, mate, you can F off down to Sunderland. Right, let's get some score predictions in the chat. Let us know. I'm going to go with...
We're very early for score predictions, mate.
Make sure you like the video on both channels. Right, what's your score prediction?
Oh, well, I'd like to give my score prediction after we've chewed through the fat for the next 45 minutes. I feel like it's a little bit early.
Just get it in right now. You might change it in 20 minutes.
I'm not like you, mate. I don't flip-flop on my
I'm going 3-1 Spurs.
I'm going... Look at the confidence in this. They're coming through. Everyone's saying, a lot. Bo should say.
Why are people saying, Henry, who are you supporting? Well, what does that badge there say?
Yeah, are you wearing your Aston Villa underwear again?
Yeah, I've got my claret top underneath, look, as you can see.
I'm gonna go. I don't think Tottenham are going to score 3 goals today. No chance.
Here we are.
Who's scoring the goals today?
Kulu to get 2.
Kulu in the 10. Let me ask you this: if Kulu gets the ball, is he going to playing as a 10 with a left foot? It can it adds a little bit of a dimension. It's not that commonly found, a left-footed 10. Is he still going to just always go? Is he just going to cut out to the left-hand side all the time?
He's going to cut in on the halfway line, mate. He's cutting in. No, I think Kulu will get a couple today.
Kulu's going to get a couple. Okay, we'll be putting. We can't say the word, can we? But are we putting anything on?
Putting a predicted outcome to receive some tokens.
Go to some website where you can receive some compensation if you predict certain things to happen and they happen to happen.
Nicely.
Yeah. Is it Hill in the 10? 24Z saying, "Oh, it could be Hill in the 10." I doubt it. I'd be happy to see that as well.
No,
I think it could be a floating front three today. William Olofsson is saying it's a sunny hat trick inbound. I love that.
Well, according to Google, obviously that's a 4-3-3, but they set it up as a 4-2-3-1. I think it will be Bentancur in the 6, Gio in the 8, Kulu in the 10. Now this works. This I want to see Hill cut in and shoot.
See, this is the problem. This is where you trust in Google. They put Brian Hill on the right. The one thing I can guarantee you is that Brian Hill is not playing on the right today.
Well, you can't see what Google's doing, mate.
No, Villa are stinking it out with a back 3, but it'll be wing back system. So Matt,
just quickly, it's worth also noting that if we win today, the title race is back on. Because we would go 3rd. Obviously, City have got better goal difference than us. And Arsenal will be a point clear. But on the flip side...
And Arsenal should be on 28 points. They stunk it out last night. They were terrible.
If Villa win today, we drop down to 5th. Villa go above us by 2 points. And then Manchester City is up next. So if Villa were to win today, Newcastle were to win their next game, which is against Manchester United, and they've got PSG midweek.
Yeah, but Newcastle at home. I think Newcastle will win 80% of their games at home this year. They're different gravy at home. They're not as good away from home. Same as Villa, actually, to be honest.
Mate, if you look at that Premier League, there's 5 points between 6th and 3rd.
Let me ask this question, right? Because I was having this conversation with Igal on Dan Potts' channel. Shout out to Dan, shout out to Igal. And he was like, explain to me, you have to justify why Arsenal aren't going to win at Brentford.
I was there with you.
Yeah, I know, yeah. And I was like, I don't really feel like you have to justify it as though Arsenal are guaranteed 3 points unless you can think of a realistic reason why not. Brentford, for me, is one of the tougher places to go. And I was trying to sort of position the argument that outside of the traditional top 4 or 5, there's probably three places that are difficult where no one wants to go during the season. I'd say Brentford is one. I'd say Palace is another. And then...
Park.
Well, there's a few of them, right? But I don't know if you would consider Newcastle in the traditional top sort of 6. I don't think you would, but they're kind of in there or thereabouts. Where would you least likely... Where would... In order of like most difficult games, for as a Tottenham fan, what is the away place that you look forward to the least in order? So the hardest game
top
first.
To bottom.
Well, do the top 10.
Anfield.
Anfield's the hardest place to go, yeah, to get a result as a Tottenham fan. Yeah,
yeah, because we never get anything against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Apart from that, the win we had earlier on in the season, that's the first time we've beaten Liverpool since 2017 when we beat them 4-1. I don't think we've won at Anfield since 2009.
We've always had chances, though. I remember
that's the problem. That's the problem. We get chances.
Sissoko breaking through And was it Virgil van
2-on-1
Dijk?
against Van Dijk, and he
And
pulled off a
Van Dijk
masterclass.
knew how to do it. FIFA settings. He knew that the pass was going to come, and he basically offered Sissoko the goal.
Just very, very quickly, congratulations on 20K, mate.
Are we on 20K now, are we?
Yeah, you just hit it.
Appreciate that, mate. Nice. Thank you for the subscribers. Appreciate that.
Right, yeah.
That's
In
awesome.
terms of Premier League teams,
So Liverpool first.
Chelsea second.
Really?
Won there once in 30 years.
Yeah.
Arsenal third.
Are you basing this on historical value, or are you basing this on the current situation?
Historical value.
Because I'd say like Newcastle historically has been a difficult place for Tottenham to go, but it's one of the last places I want to go to right now.
Yeah, I mean, we've lost there 5-1 5 years ago, and we lost there 6-1 last year.
Yeah, we lost there 7-1 in the 90s, I think.
I'd rather go to Old Trafford than I would go to Newcastle, Chelsea, Arsenal. Old Trafford, we've actually had a bit of fortune there, to be honest with you. If I'm looking outside the top six, I'm not really a huge fan of going to West Ham.
Well, yeah, West Ham's for London teams, West Ham's a difficult place to go.
They always raise their game against us. Always turn up.
They're coming to us after City, aren't they? They're the next boys to come to our place.
Yeah.
So if we lose today and we lose at City, we'll be 5 on the bounce. No, we'll be 4 on the bounce. Then if you've got West Ham,
that's when I've got huge. Let me just get rid of that table quickly. I fear that if we lose today, and then you lose against Manchester City, right? That's when a lot of this negativity and a lot of this, the pressure in the dressing room starts to mount. Because if you look at let's say hypothetically we lose to Aston Villa and Manchester City, right? That's 4 losses on the bounce.
Yeah, when was the last time Tottenham lost 4 on the bounce in the league? I can't remember it.
I think we did it on. Did we do it on the Conte?
Never happened under Conte, I don't think.
Right. So let's say we lose to Villa.
Didn't happen under Nuno.
No, he didn't. And then we've got.
I very much doubt it happened under Mourinho.
So let's say after the 3rd of December, we've lost our last 4. We then got West Ham, Newcastle, Forest away. I know Brighton won there yesterday, but it's an incredibly tough place to go. Right? We've got Brighton away as well. They're very inconsistent at the moment. They're like, up and down, up and down, up and down. Like,
well, we usually beat Brighton, don't we? We usually got the better of them.
Well, I think we've won there once away from home in the last 4 attempts. Then we've got Everton, which Everton I think are on a little bit of form
Everton at
now.
home. We always beat Everton at home.
Yeah, but it's still not a game you want to play, is it?
I don't think there's any games you really want to play at the moment, is there? Like even Sheffield United is starting to play.
We've got Bournemouth at home. The game I think we're certain to win is the Bournemouth game. Everton, I think will win. Brighton, I think we'll get a result.
Can you get the fixtures up? Can you get the fixtures up for us?
Yeah, I've got it up now. Let you go. So this is all. Let me get rid of that. Hang on, let me get rid of that comment.
No, dummy us. We're not already. We're just speculating. We got to kill some time before the game starts.
Right. So these are our fixtures from
after
December the 3rd up until January. And bearing in mind, there's the FA Cup game between Bournemouth and Manchester United as well. So let's get some predictions in the chat. How many people think we're going to beat Villa today? I think we'll beat them 3-1. So that's 3 points.
I think 2-0. We're going to stink it out.
I think we can all say that the likelihood of us beating Manchester City right now, I know we normally get a result, is quite low. I'd bite your hand off for a draw. I would nibble your arm off, your whole leg off for a draw.
Yeah,
I always deep down think we will lose to Manchester City. West Ham at home. So that's 3 points out of a possible 6 so far. West Ham at home.
We're beating West Ham at home.
I agree.
So 6 from 9.
Should have Wilson and Isak back by then.
Draw.
They did a double over us last year, didn't they? With an aggregate scoreline of 8-2.
Yeah. And they
I think we'll get a draw.
were disgusting when they came to our place. They got the lead, and I think there was the shortest ball in play game ever. They rolled around. That won't work this year. They'll play they'll have 20 minutes. If you're going to that game on Sunday the 10th of December at 4:30, you might not get home until Monday morning, even if you live in Enfield, because of the amount of injury time that might be in that game if Newcastle do what they did last time out. Ridiculous. Forest away, I'm going to that one. That basically means we're never going to win if I go to an away game.
Are we both going to that game?
Yeah.
That's going to be tough, that. Friday night, Forest.
Yeah, but we're going out in Nottingham, mate, you know?
Mate, if you can't see what Forest are doing, mate.
You get the golf glove parade. When I was growing up, my brother went to Nottingham University, and I used to go up there to see him on a Friday night. And we go out in town, and all the local lads, all the local kind of like kids or whatever, they all used to go out with one golf glove on. I was like, what, are these guys come from like a golf convention or like some sort of golf weekend or whatever? And apparently, no, it's just the fashion amongst the kids in Nottingham.
Jesus Christ.
We're beating Everton and we're beating Brighton. I'm not that worried. I think I want to get past Man City. And then I'm okay because you got Romero back. You're going to start to get a couple other people back. Hopefully, there's more time.
Let me put a scenario out there to you. If we lose the next two, how confident are you going into that next 5?
You just need one win to turn it round, and if it has to happen at West Ham because it doesn't. If you also lose West Ham, then you might not get another point in that scenario. Not to be doom and gloom, but you might not get another point then until Everton. And that would be a month without a point. You know? But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we'll be fine. I think we're going to get the points today. I don't think we're going to get anything at City, even though I'm travelling up. Still got a spare ticket for that one, by the way. West Ham, I think, will be fine as well. West Ham are a good team. West Ham have got Europe, haven't they, during that week? Or was that the week
they're
before?
already qualified by then. They'll be already qualified. They're practically in their Europa League group. I think they're top of their group. Yeah, that's their table. So if they beat Bakar to Polar on Thursday, which they're playing at home, I think it's Bakar to Polar.
Well, they need a point to guarantee, away. Right?
They got Bakar to Polar away. They'll beat them because they're home.
Where is that? What team what country is that from? I've never even heard of them.
I think they're Serbian. So West Ham, if they win that game, which let's be honest, they will.
That'll be a spicy away day for West Ham Massive, the hardcore West Ham fans. Cheeky little long weekend in Serbia.
Yeah, they'll win that game, and then they'll. Well, to be honest, they've got to win that game because if Freiburg beat Olympiacos, it will depend on. I don't know how Freiburg are below them. By the way, the same amount of points, more goal difference. How does that work?
Must be on.
Is that because West Ham beat Freiburg?
It must be, yeah. Yeah, but what you want is Olympia. Not that it matters. I think West Ham are going to be fine in that competition. Let's talk about the game for today's game, mate. Let's for a moment. So, do you expect Brian Hill to be on the left? I think 24Z was making a point there, saying that it could be Brian Hill in the middle. I've always said the same thing. Like Harry Redknapp, once upon a time, said, you know, everyone said he was crazy. Even his coaches said he was crazy when he asked Luka Modric to train in the midfield, and that was the last time he ever kicked the ball on the left-hand side. From then on, throughout his career, he was then a centre mid. Do you think the same adaptation, the same sort of role could be forward for Brian Hill, or do you think he's just an out-and-out left winger and always will be?
No, I actually think he's quite adaptable. I think he can play on the left and on the right. There was times where Sevilla, I think they had, I can't remember the Argentine winger they had. Was it Acampos? Is that his name?
Yeah.
And he kind of played everywhere in the front three. I actually think if Hill had strength, a bit more mass on him, it'd be brilliant for Postecoglou. But I do worry slightly with, you know, how is he gonna can he cope with the physicality of the Premier League? Can he cope with the physicality of, playing
Well, I just think he
games?
needs to ride his challenges. He needs to learn to not fall over like at a strong win. He needs to reshape his body weight. Luka Modric wasn't particularly big. Bernardo Silva's not
No,
particularly
but
big.
Luka Modric's like one of the best midfielders of all time. I was talking about
In terms of physical strength is what I mean. Physical strength. There's not a lot of difference. There's a never-ending long line of like people that are 5'8" and that weigh 9 stones soaking wet. Some of them get blown over by a strong gust of wind. Others learn to shape their body better. Like Harry Kane. I said the same thing about Harry Kane, and I'm going to say it now about Santiago Jimenez. If he comes to Tottenham, there will be people that are comparing him to Harry Kane in the way that he is not particularly blessed with pace, but can dribble with the ball and just ride challenges because he knows how to plant his foot to kind of recenter his sort of center of gravity, his center of balance or whatever. And I think that Brian Hill could do the same thing like Luka Modric, just toughen up a little bit. That doesn't necessarily mean you've got to get in the gym and put on more muscle. It just means you've got to be less inclined to fall over at the slightest touch and figure out a way to ride the challenges. And if he does that, he's got good footwork. He's got a lovely pass. I really want to see Brian Hill take this opportunity. I think this today could be his moment. But you know what? I said the same thing before Wolves.
Kudu's got to take his moment in the 10 as well, because I fear that when we've got a fully fit squad again, I don't know if Kudu will be starting on that right-hand side.
Yeah. Well, look, Kudu's awful on the right-hand side for me. I think he's become... I always say it when you pick my pocket on FIFA, I call it decky settings because I'm predictable. I cut inside and you know what I'm going to do.
Speaking of FIFA, there's an icon SBC out at 6 p.m. So
yeah, here's the plan of action, guys. We're going to be running all the way through. So the game starts at 2. We're running through until about half an hour 40. We're going to do the post-match thing straight away, and then we're going to drop off. And then at 9 o'clock tonight on Henry's channel specifically, we're going to be doing Tottenham takes. Got the crew back together. Dave from the Irish Hotspur, Deji from Deji Spurs, and George from Durag Diaries. We're going to be getting everyone back together at 9 o'clock to go through whatever's happened today, and then talk about some other stuff as well. So stick with us all the way through. There's about 640 people across both of these channels watching right now. Very, very cool of you. Make sure you're smashing the like button on the channel that you're on. Then obviously open up the other channel, smash the like button there and hit the subscribe whilst you're at it. And just on that one quickly, Moondog with a super chat saying congrats on the 20K, Sean. Really appreciate that, Moondog. I feel like you've been one of my day ones, mate. I feel like you've been around since I was on 50 subs. Really appreciate you, mate. And Adrian Chia saying line ups a ticks for roller coaster ride with no brakes. Lineups are ticks.
I have no idea what he's trying to say there, but big up.
Oh, like a ticket for a roller coaster ride with no brake. Yeah, I think it could be a helter-skelter game. I think Aston Villa are obviously going to park the bus a little bit and then look to break with their pace. And maybe is that something to talk about? Emerson Royale does have a lot more pace than Eric Dyer, right? We can't obviously do it. We couldn't necessarily swap out both him and Davies, but Davies played.
I'd rather us play Royale there, to be honest with you. I'd rather us play Royale over Dyer.
But is that part of the plan that Ange Postecoglou has thought about it and thought, well, Villa have got pace for days up the top end of the pitch, so you can't have Eric Dyer, who's like a slow train.
He should have. To be honest with you, he probably should have played that against Wolves as well. He probably should have gone. I think this back four is stronger than having Dyer at centre back. I just fear that from our fullback perspective, there's going to be from our fullbacks playing centre back. There's going to be so many runs in behind. We're going to have to be on it all the time because Villa are going to think that Douglas Luiz is going to think, hang on, one ball over the top, and Diaby and Watkins are going to be running straight at us. So it's a fair play to Ange. He's sticking to his guns. This is the formation he wants to play. This is the style of football he wants to play. But it's a lot of big games today. It's a big game for Kulusevski, playing in the 10. It's a big game for Giovanni Lo Celso as well, playing in the 8. Brian Hill gets to start as well. I can't remember the last game he started. So
he
there's a lot.
He hasn't started under Ange, has he? Let's be honest.
No, so it's a lot of big games for players out there, and we've just got to get through it, get the 3 points, try and somehow get something out of that Man City game. Because if we win today, I think that kind of, I'm not saying
If we win today and then we get a point at Man City, and then you got Romero back for West Ham.
We'll end up beating City and losing to West Ham. That's what Tottenham are like.
If we get 3 points today, does the doom and gloom just evaporate and everyone's like, hang about? I forgot. We're still in something here. Does the volatility take another leap forward again with everyone's emotions? And then go, I think we could possibly do City, you know? I think we could do City. And then if we do that, then we got West Ham, 3 points there, 3 points against Newcastle.
I looked at that Liverpool City game yesterday, right? I didn't think the game was that great. But they both cancelled each other out quite a lot. And Liverpool got at City quite a lot. They had quite a few chances. But with us, it's a completely different setup because Liverpool have got players that can play. You know, they've got Jota, they've got Gakpo, they've got Salah, they've got Nunez. You know, they've got a midfield of players who can come off the bench like Gravenberch. You know, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, Trent tucks into midfield.
Wait, why are we talking about Liverpool?
Because the way Liverpool played against City yesterday, Klopp had firepower.
City weren't that good yesterday, though. City weren't very good at all. I thought the game was terrible, to be honest. It was key. It was. You know what really annoys me is when you've got two smaller teams that have a terrible game that cancel each other out, and the commentators go like, "Well, this is a stink fest, not one for the ages." And when Liverpool and City stink it out, people like Gary Neville or whoever it was will go, "Oh, this is kind of like two world-class boxers that are just kind of like keeping each other at arm's length because no one wants to throw a haymaker."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, shut up!" Like you always find a way to praise the even the boring, even the poor. You'll find a way to celebrate when the best teams play badly.
That's what football punditry is, though.
Yeah.
If Man City do it or Liverpool do it, it's fantastic. If Tottenham or Chelsea do it, they're in trouble then, boys.
100%. Yeah.
It's always been.
Is 60 likes off 200 people?
60 likes off 200 people. Is it like we're 60 likes of 200? And I think
there's 635 people in the house or between the houses. Get yourselves on the smashing of the like button. Who's gettable for at Villa today? I think it's
Torres.
Pau Torres, yeah. Brennan Johnson running at Pau Torres.
100%.
If Lucas Dean gets caught out, if we get the transition and we get the ball to Brennan Johnson running at Pau Torres, that's an angle, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Brian Hill's going to have to be on it today because Digne's quite a good fullback defensively. But I think Brian Hill can get the better. This is exactly someone's put a good
Brian Hill's going to be playing off the left, mate, surely.
Johnson on the right, isn't it? Johnson on the left.
Oh, do you think Brian Hill's going to be playing on the left? Oh, sorry, on the right.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. You can cut it on his left foot that way. Let me check. Yeah, Brian Hill's playing on the right.
According to who? Google.
Yeah. Now, if you can't see...
Plug it in with Google, mate. They don't know what they're talking about. They know less about formations than I do on FIFA. All right.
Well, to be fair, you've got enough icons now, so.
Let me get a couple more super chats that are coming through. Big shout out to everyone with the super chats. It's nice, lovely to see to break up the stuff. You got Moondog, member for 17 months. Jeez, that means it took me 5 months to get to 1,000 to turn on the membership. So you have been from the start, mate, because I've only been doing this for 21 months. So you have been here from the day one, mate. I really appreciate your support, Moondog. On to the next 20, eh? Paul Markey says, shout out to you, Paul. How you doing, mate? Says midfield loose lights against a strong midfield for Villa. Another cryptic super chat.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these weird
Guys,
messages.
it's early in the morning, and it's well, not early in the morning, it's early in the afternoon. I haven't had any beers yet, so trying to figure out what the cryptic messages mean. Midfield loose lights against a strong Villa. I think that he's basically saying that our midfield is not good enough against theirs. What do you reckon? Oh, sorry, he's coming with the second one right behind it. Midfield looks light against a strong Villa mid. Okay, yeah, okay. Appreciate you, Paul.
I have to agree a little bit because I don't know how Lo Celso is going to play in this number 8 role. It's a massive game for him today, mate. If he doesn't deliver, either way, even if he does do well, I still want him out in January.
Is he good enough defensively to play in the 8?
No. Not good enough defensively, not good enough attackingly. Doesn't really do much. Jack of all trades, master of none. So
we need essentially to win this game because we haven't got anyone who's an out-and-out defensive player. Bentancur's, I would even make the argument that Bentancur's not a proper six.
Where's Sarr?
He's injured, right? He's injured. He got injured on international duty. So you've got no 6. Like, Bissouma's got a crunch in him. I don't know if Bentancur does, and he's not fully fit. Lo Celso is more of a 10 than an 8, but he's playing in the 8. We're not even sure who's going to be the 10. We're assuming it's going to be Decky, but it could be... I think Decky's going to have to step up and kind of get back. Maybe Decky's playing in the 8, do you think? Is there any chance
I don't think he can defend either, though. I don't...
He's strong, though. One of his best assets is his ability to hold the ball up and get stuck in. And I don't know if he's got a sliding tackle on him or anything like that, but I think he's at least got the kind of physical presence to be able to compete with Douglas Luiz or a John McGinn. Have you seen the thighs on McGinn?
Yeah, they're quadzillas.
They are quadzillas, exactly. Yeah.
You know, you could break a watermelon with those thighs.
You could break a coconut. Oh yeah, I think our midfield we're gonna have to dominate the ball because if you do break through the midfield, you've got four fullbacks. You know, it could be Moses part in the Dead Sea when Emerson's natural inclination is to drop to the right, and Ben Davies' natural inclination is to drop to the left. So you're going to need someone to fill in and step back and sit in that hole, and it's going to be Bentancur. So I don't know. We're gonna need to have 70% possession today.
And that's what I fear. If we have the more possession we have, Villa are just going to set up to counter. Have they got Bailey on their bench? Yeah, they've got Bailey on the bench to come on, and they've got Duran as a striker to come on. So they've got pace to come off the bench. I just fear if we go a goal behind early on, like the first 15 minutes, that'll be worst case scenario because Villa will just sit back, leave no space in behind. However, if we get a goal early in the first 15 minutes, it'll open the game up. That's what we want. Get a goal first 15 minutes, open the game up. Do not do what we did against Wolves. Get a goal in the first 15 minutes and then not have a shot on target until the 88th.
Well, so that's the question then, right? You know, even Brennan Johnson's. I thought Brennan Johnson, I know he scored the goal in the first 5 minutes, but I thought he was terrible against Wolves from my viewpoint. Is there the fear, like he said, we got the goal and then we sat back. Is there the fear that if you do go up a goal early against Villa, but because you know you're going to be playing against their pace, that you're going to sit back and try and not let them get at you, but that which is anti-Ange ball anyway?
Listen, mate.
Because you can train as much as you want on the pitch, on the training pitch. You can train the tactics, but ultimately, if
implementing them is a different thing.
If you know the execution of them on the day, you know the players, the 11 players, there's that kind of groupthink mentality. Someone gets negative, a little bit nervy. There's an early mistake. It kind of penetrates through the kind of confidence of the team, right? And everything changes. And once you're on there, you know Ange ball can't be Anged. If that makes sense.
Well, what on Ange ball? Just very briefly, right? Do you come away from Ange ball for this game and the City game, and then revert back to it when you've got Romero and a proper centre back? Like, are you confident in playing Ange ball with this 11 going up against Villa and City?
No, hang about. How am I already on limited ads?
Oh, yeah?
How has that happened? We haven't even sworn once.
Yeah, I'm on limited ads as well.
Within 10 minutes. What the hell? That's insane.
Have you? You know, you have to change your what countries you can monetize in.
You can what?
Have you changed your monetization policy?
No.
So you have to. That I've got a feeling that's what I've just done wrong. You go down to rights management on monetization, and you can choose which countries you want to monetize in.
Right.
And I reckon I've broken a rule in another country. I reckon because we haven't sworn or said anything bad.
Ah.
You mother.
Oh, whatever. I mean, I didn't know anything about this. Anyway, it doesn't
Just
matter.
an absolute disgrace.
Within
It's an
20 minutes.
absolute disgrace. And not only that, just not like I'm not begging for it, but I haven't even had one super chat yet, and I'm on limited ads. You mother.
Let me just quickly get through something else. We've got Chopped Liver, who's saying, in memory of Terry Venables, shout out to you, Chopped Liver. Listen, I'll give you a quick story about Terry Venables. When Terry Venables was a minority shareholder in Tottenham under Alan Sugar, and my dad was a stockbroker in London, and Terry Venables used my dad to sell his stake in Tottenham. He's to sell his 3 million shares or whatever he had. He went via my dad, and my dad got a phone call from Alan Sugar, or my dad's company got a phone call from Alan Sugar saying, I understand that Terry Venables is trying to sell his stake. You have to give me first approval. And my dad spoke to Terry Venables, and Terry Venables said, no, don't give it to him. And so my dad sold the stake through JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs and all that stuff. And Alan Sugar went absolutely mental. So shout out. I'm sure if my dad's watching this, I'm sure he'll remember that and correct me if I've said something that's inaccurate. But in a nutshell, yeah, Terry Venables has got a little bit of a connection to my family. So I'm sure my dad's very sad today because Terry Venables was a massive part of Tottenham, and RIP.
Yeah,
but thank you for the super chat, Mr. Chop Liver. And if you are going to give out the next couple of super chats, if anyone is giving out a super chat again, really appreciate it. But go and give it to Henry because he's crying his eyes out about.
I don't care. I'm not begging people. It's just gone green. It's gone yellow again.
Why has it gone green?
Mate, it's just an absolute disgrace. Are you still on limited ads?
Yeah, let's do it for Terry. I don't know. I'm going to try and figure it out. I'll see if I can change it. But
it's an absolute joke.
It's the chair, Sean. Ever since you got it, YouTube's been at war with you. You know what? It's true, actually. I don't do too many limited ads. I don't do too many streams anymore. But whenever I do, if you can't see what the chair's doing, mate, you can F off down the limited ads. And I think that's what YouTube has said to me. It's pretty bad. What other games we got going on today? We've got 20 minutes till kickoff. Is there other games starting at 2 o'clock?
No, there's a game on at 4:30, which is Everton versus Man United. Man United, if they win today.
Oh, Everton, Man United, yeah.
Would only be 2 points off us if we were to lose.
Yeah, that's insane, isn't it?
Because basically what it is, I'm streaming on my channel, Sean's streaming on his channel, but we're doing it together so that both channels see exactly the same thing.
Yeah, we're trying to do more of them.
FFP, maybe. I don't know. I might have a fine coming in here. This is outrageous. Honestly, this is outrageous.
He's late. John Bampham's late to the talk. Is Kulusevski the number 10? We don't know. I think he's in the 10, and I think he's putting Johnson on the right and Brian Hill on the left. Henry thinks he's putting Hill on the right and Johnson on the left. 24Z reckons Hill's in the 10, Decky's on the right, and Johnson's on the left. So we don't know yet. But it's going to be an interesting game. Villa look like they're going to a back three. What's going on, mate? You're moaning and tutting.
Stars acquired a problem with his hamstring. The extent of the injury is still yet to be known.
We're in deep trouble.
What's going out from Paul O'Keefe?
A hammy injury.
Despite being the only senior centre-back for today's match against Villa, Dyer's on the bench.
Mate, we've got more problems with ham than a halal butcher. I don't know. Oh, I'm glad for that one. Glad for it. I'm going to use that. I need to adjust it.
Big up to Edward. We got the first super chat of the day.
Ridiculous. That's so selfish of you, Edward. I'm not a fan.
Big up to you, Edward, mate. I hope you have a fantastic day and smash the like while you're down there, Edward. One player that really worries me is Diaby, and I think you're spot on the money, mate. The fastest accelerating player in Europe, according to Stat Merchants.
Is he the fastest player in Europe?
Fastest accelerating player in Europe.
That's why I'm inclined to think that if we do go 1-0 up, we're going to park the bus.
Oh, there she is. She's back in. Big up, go. All right, look, we got two in 30 seconds now, guys. Don't be mad at YouTube, Henry. We love you. Love to Sean also. Big up, Gogomar. Hope you're well.
Gogomar was my proofreader when I used that AI tool to set up a Korean YouTube channel for Tottenham.
She's been. I think she's
been for a second. She didn't realize what I was doing. I said, "Gogomar, does this sound right?" And I was my voice just speaking in Korean. She goes, "Sean, where did you learn Korean? It's perfect." And I was like, "Well, not to take credit for it, but actually, it's some AI tool that does it." But yeah, it didn't work. Put out 4 videos, got about 7 views. 4 of them were me. Shout out to Moondog as well. Decky is on the right and Hilly's on the left. So Brennan Johnson's in the middle. Hang about. That's option 4. Not sure about that one.
Brennan Johnson is not on the middle. No chance. I told you what the lineup is.
There we go. Tottenham hamstring.
Have you got any Villa players?
I like that Spurs GCTV. That's very good. Tottenham hamstring.
Sure.
What's that, mate?
Have you got any Villa players in your fantasy?
Yeah, I got Ollie Watkins and Lucas Digne. But I swapped out Digne, put him on the bench and put Udogie back in because Udogie's having the best hit today.
I've got a couple too, which is a shame. Right, we've got 17 minutes, right? Give me a score prediction.
Can you hold fort for a second?
I absolutely can. Everyone, get your score prediction in the chat. Shamelessly, super chats would be greatly appreciated. Make sure you like the video. We've got 3 likes off of 200. Big up to every single. We got 650 people in both channels. If you could go over to my channel, like the video, subscribe, and if you're watching on my video, you could go over to Sean's channel, like the video, and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. And just shamelessly to anyone that hasn't subscribed, I am 10 subs off 18.1k. Big up Sam, who says, "Are you happy with the lineup?" Sorry for that ambulance siren. I mean, it's the best of a bad situation, I guess. For me, I think we'll win the game 3-2, shamelessly. I do think we'll get it done. Get your super chats in, get your comments in, get your score predictions in, get everything in. I think we'll win 3-1. I think Kulu will get 2 goals in the 10, and I think Son will score. Big up David Jones, 3-1 Spurs, Kicks TV, 4-3, 5-4, 3-2, 3-1. I have Cash Watkins and Digne and Cash in a draft auction fantasy league team. Hopefully they all get sent off today and we beat Villa by a cricket score. Hopefully, mate. We got Gogomar 3-2. We got Liam 4-1. 4-1. We are in deep. Can't say that because we get demonetized. Excited to see Hill. Me too. Jack and Hill settings. 3-0 Hill hat trick. If Brian Hill scores a hat trick, I will personally send you £20 via PayPal, mate. Jack and Hill settings, mate.
Are we having some unauthorized things we can't talk about? You know what? Maybe that's why we got limited ads. Maybe they've even figured out that when just talking about the concept of
I don't understand this. I've gone green, yellow, green. I'm not a traffic light, mate. It's outrageous.
What are we doing here, mate? What are we doing here?
I'm clipping that, Henry. What are you clipping?
I'm just going to request review.
Right, shamelessly, I'm 10 subs of 18.1k.
I don't understand how you can put it on.
Big up Spurs GCTV 2-1. Hit the likes and sub, everyone. Yeah, coming in 608 people. If you're on Sean's channel, get over and subscribe to mine. If you're on mine channel, get over and subscribe to Sean. Like both of the channels. Big up Fan Reactions Football Club. He's probably going to be clipping both of us up later. Big up, hope you well, mate. Big up Sophie Lopez, RIP Terry. Yeah, big up, hope you well. Make sure you get over to Fan Reactions. Go and subscribe to this channel.
Bing Sport. Not really
we'll win 4-2. Easy money, 3-1. Will saying 2-2.
I'm definitely predicting there's going to be more than 3 goals in this game.
More than 3 goals?
Yeah. Or more than 2.5. 2.5 goals.
More than 2.5.
Oh my God. For over 3 goals. So if you're predicting 4 goals, you're only getting 11 to 8. I think everyone's got the same idea.
Digne to be carded. Diaby over 0.5 shots on target. Son to score. And Kulu anytime assist. But you didn't hear that from me.
There's going to be lots of goals, isn't there? And that's why, for all those reasons, you bet against it. Because the value will be in the ante. I'm going to do that in a minute. Mate, let's
pick up Jimmy Nipples.
Jimmy
Nipples. Vicario Masterclass.
That looks like a picture of my cone tits.
Yeah, mate. You got a big pair there, Jimmy.
Nice, Jimmy. Nice, mate. Welcome to the team. Subscribe to both channels. Appreciate that, David Jones. My wife says I've always been on both teams. Well, welcome. 0-0 ball draw, says Daniela Stewart. Do you know what? There probably is some value in that outcome, you know. I wouldn't be surprised.
Would you take a draw right now?
Going to be goals. There's very rarely goals.
Would you take a draw right now?
No, I wouldn't take a draw right now, but if a draw comes in at the end of the game, I wouldn't be that disappointed. I think that Tottenham have got enough. I want to see it, mate. Listen, I think that I've been thinking about it all week, right? And I've gone up and down. I was angry on your watch, you know, when we did after the Wolves game. I did your fan cam, and I was like, I'm fuming. I just don't think the players turned up. And I feel like I need to learn the lesson to like calm down, take a breather before I do a fan cam.
You don't need to learn a lesson, mate. It's all about being emotional after a game. That's what it's all about.
So emotional because you've driven 4.5 hours all the way up there. You know you've got a 5-hour drive back, and your team hasn't turned
traffic, waiting half hour for your McDonald's. Yeah,
exactly. The whole thing, and it's just. But ultimately, I feel like I've slept on it now for a couple of weeks, and I feel like where I'm at right now is. My expectations have regressed back down to where they were at the start of the season, where I just want to see good football, build a platform for next season, you know, tolerate the volatility. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Sometimes you're going to get spanked. All the things we were saying before the season started. and I feel like I'm back there. So like, I want to see Tottenham not sacrifice their vision for the sake of a couple of points. At the moment, I think the vision is more important than the short-term points. That might have been different had we been like 20 games into the season and still top, you know, and you know, without injuries, then maybe you could be a little bit more kind of concerned with what you're achieving this year. But for me, I think that the chance of a title run is over, and I feel like we're still very much in the European race. And I think that you know January will be here before we know it, and so I don't want the club to rush in and make stupid purchases that are commitments to 5-year contracts or 4-year contracts to stopgap. You know, there's always that temptation if you've got a couple of injuries to go, oh well, we need to worry about that injury, even if it's not necessarily a position that you needed that much help in, if it wasn't for the injuries that you're having there. And I feel like I want Tottenham to focus. I don't want to get lumbered with more Ndombele's or more Eric Dyers. I want us to focus on what's right for the future and what's right for the philosophy. And so I'll tolerate the kind of the ups and downs in the meantime because I feel like we're on the right track. So, you know, I'm more patient than I was a couple of weeks ago. I was like. You have to shake hands with what's happened.
If we lose a couple of games, that can all change, can't it? Just
Well,
quickly, are you going to put the?
I'm not going to be someone who, if we lose to today, City, even
It
if we lose
depends on
to
the
West
manner
Ham,
of the defeat. If we get pammed today, pammed against City, then
I'm not going to be Ange out. No chance.
no,
Because
not
I
Ange
asked.
out. But you'd be like asking questions about what's going to happen in January. Surely,
I don't think. Well, I think you live by the sword, you die by the sword a little bit. I think if you wanted Tottenham, I wanted Tottenham to get rid of Conte because I hated him, I hated his style, I hated his energy, I hated everything about it, and I was desperate for us to play good football. We've now got a guy who promises us good football. I think you have to allow that process to kind of to finish or to at least materialize, manifest. And I don't want it to. I don't want the wheels to fall off if we do have. Like it's the worst possible timing, and then you find out that Pape Sarr now might be out with a hammy as well. Like it's not getting better, is it? It's getting worse. So
yeah. Well, as soon as one player comes back, another one gets injured. Just quickly, are you going to put the wind up for the scores above?
yeah, that's what I was going to do before I got on
8
that rant.
minutes.
Yeah. Where are we? Here we go.
It's interesting, isn't it?
What's interesting?
How Sarr's injury hasn't really come out yet. Anything about it? Like, he's got a hamstring, but that happened 4 days ago.
Probably trying to keep it away from the news so that they couldn't plan. Because it comes across to me like he's gone incredibly experimental today.
Yeah, but he's damned if he do and he's damned if he doesn't. If it works, it's an Ange masterclass. If he doesn't try anything, then it's what's the point?
Yeah, no, I hear you. All right, so we got
Looking
this
at Van der Vaart's goal against Villa a few years ago. Crouch heads it down. Richard Dunn gets sent to the shops, and Van der Vaart absolutely spanks it in the top left corner.
Is this
Pedro Porro is going to be very, very, very important for us today. Hugely important.
I'm going to try and edit this in real time.
James Maddison's at the game today with a protective boot on his leg. Alongside Basuma. By the way, if anyone's a WWE fan, what did everyone think of CM Punk's return? That was absolutely outrageous, by the way. If anyone's
I don't know what that is. What happened?
He hasn't been in wrestling for like close to, I want to say 8 years, 9 years. And he returned and no one saw it coming. And it was just absolutely outrageous. Like,
Was he good?
Like, everyone absolutely adored. Like, he's like unreal. Absolutely
I only
unreal.
know him because he got his head kicked in 30 seconds in UFC, didn't he?
Yeah, at least he had the cojones to get in there. Though. A lot of people wouldn't.
Yeah, it's a little bit naive to run in.
You're bouncing shin bones to eyebrows. You're headbutting people. You're throwing elbows to jaws.
Didn't what's his name do it as well? Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar, Ken Shamrock, Ronda Rousey. Apparently he didn't get fired. Apparently he ripped his contract up. And Randy Orton returned. Mate, he's done 3 million views on 4 hours.
What has?
CM Punk's return.
Right, we're 5 minutes away, mate. Why are we talking about CM Punk? Who is he anyway?
Is mate, he? Is he? Punk's there, mate. You can F off down to AEW.
Where's the Tottenham game? Why can't I find it on? Oh, here we go. All right, now we're good. Log in. Players are coming out. We're doing this on a stream, guys, so we're not going to be watching it live. So we'll be about 30 seconds behind. Hope that is okay. Stadium looks packed. Oh, that's the point. Did I actually sell my ticket in the end? I don't know if my ticket ever got sold. Players are coming out right now.
Yeah, players are going out. Come on, the boys. 3-1.
Come on,
Get the
Tottenham.
win. Back in the title race. You can't see what Ange Postecoglou's doing. You can F off down Emirates. It's as simple as that. I do think we'll get the win.
I don't think my ticket was sold, which basically means
What do you mean it weren't sold?
I lifted my ticket on the exchange, and all I got as a message was your ticket's been officially listed, but it hasn't. I haven't got one saying your ticket's been officially sold.
So how do they do it? They just transfer the money back into your account?
I've got no idea.
Or do you keep it
Never
in
done
credit?
Lo Celso, Brian Hill, Benton Core is the midfield.
I am very, very, very quickly going to run to the road.
Okay, mate. They've said that we're playing 4-3-3 with Lo Celso, Benton Core, and Brian Hill. They've picked in the. Well, they picked Brian Hill to be in the 10 or the 8.
Hill's playing left centre mid.
Kulusevski, Son, and Brennan Johnson. This is option. No, so 24Z was right. Brian Hill in the middle.
Just very, very quickly. Big up to Chop Liver. Here's to you, H. Big up for the super chat. You're saving limited ads. You are, Chop Liver. Hope you're well, mate. Make sure you enjoy the game. Watch the Spurs masterclass.
Unbelievable stuff. See what happens when you beg?
Mate, I'm still on yellow.
When you
This is
beg.
outrageous.
See what happens when you beg. No, I've already appealed it. So I've sacrificed. I expected that we were going to stay on yellow, so I've already appealed it. I'm hoping that they're going to turn it back into green before the end of the show. Big up, everyone. Let's go, Drew. Big up to you, mate, man. How you doing, buddy? All right, we are not far away now, people. We are not far away. Did I miss any super chats? Ball B counter. I think I missed this one. Becky will stay right, I reckon. Don't see Ange risking yet another player in the position. Lo Celso in the 10, Hill left. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Johnson in the middle, says Moondog. I'm not sure if we've done these when Sophie Lopez is saying RIP Terry Venables, Aaron J. Big up, lads. This could be a 4-4 or a 4-5 game. Yeah, maybe there's value if I go to.
No chance is it going to be a 4 or 4-5 game.
Could be one of the games for the great play. That might be where the money is, you know. Over 5 goals, 7-1. Let's have a little cheeky 100 quid.
Right, just quickly, what minute are you in?
Hasn't started yet.
No, that's what I'm saying. We need to make sure we're in the same minute. Right, have you got the players lining up at the moment?
Hang about. If I can't see what the players are doing, mate, and at the moment I can't see what the players are doing.
Then you can F off down the Emirates.
I've got Aston Villa on the screen. They're bringing it. Hang on, let me just refresh that. I got Postecoglou clapping. I've now got.
Oh, don't say that name, mate. Not anymore.
I've now got the 2 England legends doing the minute silence. Vicario, Johnson. Is that what you're seeing?
Yeah, that's what I can say, big boy.
All right.
All right, go Tottenham. 3-1. 3-1. I'm telling you, 3-1.
This is the first game I've missed at Tottenham for a while.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it, but I like spending the afternoon with you, lovely people in the chat. Less so Henry, but more so you people in the chat.
Mate.
Welcome.
I'm on to my 3rd Milky Bar of the day.
I'm on to my second 8.3% proof cider. When that's done, I got a Stella waiting for me. Ra-ta-ta-ta! Come on, you Spurs. What else we got going on? We got this, lads. Round of applause going on. Big up, Eltel.
Big up, Terry Venables. RIP. Come on, Tottenham! Right, the Villa are kicking off.
I got the Tottenham players who just got out of their huddle. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll turn the atmosphere up a tiny bit.
Right. You should have Musa Diaby in the middle about to kick off.
Commentary in the mic, in my mic.
Sorry?
Can you hear any commentary?
No.
Perfect.
I always have it on mute just in case.
Right.
Apparently,
Come on,
Villa are
Spurs.
favourites.
Did I have that bet?
Right. Kicking off in 3, 2, 1. Kicked off now. Douglas Luiz.
Come on, Tottenham! Let's go.
Poro.
Win that
And
ball.
ball!
Ref!
I still can't see the time yet. All right, I'm in the 17th, 19th, 20th.
Yeah, we're about bang on.
Watkins.
Is Watkins. Oh no.
Oh, it's too easy.
Oh, Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God. See, I told you Cash was playing as a right mid. Look where he was he was in the penalty area.
Yeah,
Have you can't see what Google's doing, mate?
Brian Hill's playing on the left, as we thought.
Oh my God, what are we doing here? It's a bad start. Kamara's on the ball now. That's a good
ball.
Well done. Good
L1X. L1X. Do the pass and move. Calm it down, Tottenham. Calm it down.
Are you paying for Sky? Absolutely not. Me and Sean have got a little
look at that bank. Look at that bank of Villa. High line. There's goals in this one, people.
Yeah, if we listen, that line is flipping higher than Bob Marley. Here we go. Son's in.
Ooh.
Oh, Martinez.
That's offside, ref.
Davies is going to have to be on
offside?
it, mate. It's a nervy start, but just get a foot on the ball. Barris and Royale. Out to Davis. Davis now. Plays it down to Brian Hill. Brian Hill with a good couple of touches. There's Royale should be a lot further on the right-hand side for me. They're close together, which means, Poro's basically coming into like a midfield position.
It's almost like we're playing a back. Like, look at Decky coming right back. Put it over the top.
Good ball. Over the top. Your doggy's in. Your doggy. Oh, he's going the target.
Oh, no. God,
that would have been 6 points off fantasy. That would have been. It's a good run. It's a good first touch. He's got to hit that with his left. He has to hit it with his left. He's got to.
Oh, no. He's a rush of blood.
Hey, what's going on here?
We go again. We go
again.
Good
as everything. Good. Nice. Nice. In the big toast.
Closed.
Oh,
it's got to be a pen. They're asking for a pen.
I told you Kulu in this 10 position. He's absolutely spanked that off the beans and toast. It's a lovely little 1-2.
Oh, look at that.
Mate, he's absolutely... Whoever that centre-back is, Diego Carlos has been...
Ball. That's a handball. I'm sure that's a handball.
He's been put in an absolute washing machine and spun for 360, mate.
Oh, we got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I shouldn't swear. It doesn't matter anymore. We're already on limited ads. Feel free to swear away.
No, please don't swear because it might go back to green. I'm still on yellow. It's an outright disgrace.
Two gilt-edged chances inside of 3 minutes.
Yeah, Decky spanks the bar. There's Unai Emery. Good manager, that is.
Unai Emery. He's having a
fair
hemorrhage.
play to him. What a job he's done since he took over Villa 18 months ago. They were 18th or 17th, and now he's got them up to 5th.
Yeah, he's done a great job.
They got a free kick here. That line is extremely high. That's a good ball. Torres with a free
Oh
header.
my God.
Should have been what? He should have scored
That's
that.
a free header.
Who's marking him? Whose man is that? He's onside as well. He's been played onside by Davis. Porro's caught slacking, and your doggy. It's a free
Who's
header.
22? Brennan Johnson. Oh, you doggy.
That's a free header. We got to let off one there. I mean, it's
This
already been
game
more chances than my ex-girlfriend
this
had.
is going to be a record goal scoring game. Stick your money on more than 9 goals.
They're playing it out from the back nicely.
I've already had a tenner on more than 5 goals. I think I did.
Yeah, Matty Cash he's playing right back 1,000,000% here. Right mid, sorry. Conte's at right back. So it was a 4-4-2. Go on, you doggy.
It's not 4-4-2, mate. Get off it. It's not a 4-4-2.
It is a 4-4-2.
It's not. It's high wing back. It's a 3-5-2.
4-4-2, mate.
I'm out of breath and I'm not even running.
What a ball, Porro! Oh, that's a good turn out from Torres.
Keep us out! Keep us out! Calm it down, boys. Come on.
You in 5 minutes 42?
I'm going to have a heart attack, I think, in this game. I almost had a heart attack in watching on the Irish Hotspur last season. I had to come off the stream because my blood pressure was through the roof.
Jesus Christ.
No, legit story. Anyone in the comment section might remember that. I had to come off the stream. I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
That's also into Ben 10.
Oh, it's beautiful. Go on, Brian.
Lovely ball that. Now run at him. Run at him. Run at him. Oh, God, don't do this. Pass him back. You dog it. It's a good turn.
Oh, Destiny.
There's no one there. There's no one there.
FIFA settings. Let's go, Brian Hill.
Benega Davids gives it to Jack and Hill. Oh, it's too slow, man. Porro. Over to Benson Court.
Come on, you Spurs.
With his new mohawk haircut, looking like an 80s rock star.
What a game we've got in store.
Giovanni Lo Celso plays it out to Brian Hill. Now
Take
run
him
it
on, Brian.
Run at him. That's better. Oh.
You're doing the decky thing again. Oh,
go on. That's a lovely ball in the target. Oh, come on. He's got to drill that line hard.
Who had that? Someone. What did you say? Brian Hill gets a hat trick today. Look at that acceleration.
He's got to hit that low and hard though. It's a good height for Martinez.
Oh, Sonny's having a crack at him. I don't know about that.
Oh, was that handball?
And an elbow to the face. They didn't look back at that at all, by the way.
Martinez is all over the place there.
He's having more of a clear out than Black Friday.
Yeah, mate. Get started Monday. We call it Martinez Monday. It's a good ball, that. Oh, it's good defending, Digne. Douglas Luiz into Kamara. Douglas Luiz that's a good ball.
Well done, Emerson Royale.
We look extremely nervy at the back. It's like no one really wants to put a foot on it, but they're happy to blame someone.
Oh, Kulu is sourcing in the 10.
I've been saying this for how long have I been saying this? We've both been saying, put him in the 10. You know, lovely little touches.
Oh, someone's got an injury. I've just heard the commentators say someone's got an issue, but I don't know who it is.
Brian, how's your touch? He's going to get bodied there by Konza. He's done well. Oh, get out of it, pushing about. He's about 3 stone.
Oh, it's Destiny, you doggy. He's got an injury.
Oh,
Destiny,
now
doggy's got an injury. We've got to bring Dyer on. Dyer's coming on. The dog is coming off. Fuck.
Well, less of the swearing, son.
Sorry.
That means he's going to put Royale at left back and go to a back 2 of Dyer and Davis, which is absolutely horrendous. Coming up.
It also means we're done. He was not playing for City.
That also means I've lost points in fantasy. Oh, it's just going from bad to worse. The RB now. Cash is making a run. Konsa
It gets worse. How on God's green earth are we going to be able to cope?
against Erling Haaland. Forget Erling Haaland. How are we going to get through the rest of this game? They're going to target balls over through the middle now.
How are we so bad? How are we so bad with our injuries? Villa know as well. They're not letting the ball go out of play.
Your doggy's just jogging. Go on, son. Go on, son. Ah.
I think you're like 2 seconds behind me. I'm going to press pause for a split second.
McGinn plays the ball into Watkins. Oh, good goalkeeping, Vicario. Off his line quickly. I'm in 13, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, I'm
17.
a second ahead of you. I don't know how to stop it.
Don't worry about it. It's only a second. There's Davis. Plays the ball out wide to Brian Hill. Brian Hill now. Into the Celso. Gio to Bentancur. Bentancur, get the ball out to Johnson. Let Johnson have a go. Get Johnson have a go at Digne. We seem to be playing it all down Brian Hill's side. Let Johnson have a go. Go on, give it to Johnson. He's got acres of space.
What's your timing now?
48, 49.
Now you're ahead. Now you're fucking ahead of me. Sorry.
51, 52, 53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 01, 02.
Okay. I've got it. I was wondering how long you were going to go with the counting until. Go on, Destiny's fine. Destiny Doggy is not coming off injured if he can do that.
It's precautionary though, isn't it? He might have a slight strain, and I'd rather him come off in this game and be fit for City than play City with.
Nah, I don't know about that. If you had the choice of like, I reckon we can win this game. I think we're going to lose to City either way. So,
but you say that, but even when we've been in our horrendous runs, we've gone and got something against City. We beat City and then lost to Burnley. That's what we do.
Yeah, but that's because of
you can't see what Jose was doing.
And Conte. Oh, referee, you're giving away. Look, oh, go on, let him play. Go on, back post to Brian Hill. Oh, go on,
Johnson. Oh, it's good defending from that.
Look at Villa on the counter. Oh, well done. He's won the ball. So is Destiny, you doggy.
Well done. Well played.
Come on. Brimo.
Oh, here we go. Johnson. Play son. Run. Oh, what have you done?
Sonny.
Has he missed?
Oh. He's
How
offside.
has he missed? Oh, he's
offside anyway. But what's going on? It's a good ball. It's just behind him.
That is absolutely one of the worst misses you are likely to see. He's gone for a pitching wedge shot.
Can you press refresh on your thing? Because I can't seem to get it. I'm like 3 seconds ahead of you, and I can't seem to get it to pause.
Yeah, hold on. I'm refreshing it. Now I can't actually see the game. I'm on 30, 31, 32, 33.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Perfect now. So the only thing that's wrong is the clock's a couple of seconds behind. Look at this from Matt.
How is that foul on power?
Henry, 82-12, 82-13, 82-14. He's still giving the countdown.
Go on, son.
Go on, Spurs. This is a wonderful game of football so far.
I'm enjoying this.
I wish I was
I
there.
like it when teams attack us as well, and we've got something. We're not just dominating someone. I like it when they've still got a threat as well. More exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. Should have been there. Didn't even sell my ticket. Didn't even sell my ticket. Oh, look at him go, Bentancur.
Go, Lucy! Go, Lou! Go, Lou! Oh, it's offside.
Offside.
Good save that from Martinez too. 64% possession in the first 14 minutes. 5 shots.
We've had more chances than Ronaldo in an Essex nightclub.
Mate, if we had James Madison in this game, oh. Why are we still yellow? This is an absolute disgrace. You got everyone in the chat. If you're watching on Sean's channel, get over. Drop this a like as well. If you're watching on my channel, get over to Sean's channel. Drop it a like. Make sure you have subscribed to both channels as well. Got to watch the Offside Boys. Yeah, big up David. It's twice now we've got him behind and Villa are playing this offside trap quite nicely. Good snap of that from the Don't
do it! Brian Hill!
FIFA settings!
Poor from Hill! Poor from Hill!
See, it's hard to do a FIFA settings, isn't it?
Oh, Kamara's injured. That'll do. Let's get some injuries to the boys in claret and blue.
That'll be a straight sub, I think, for Dendonka.
Good player, Dendonka.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Oh, foul throw. Referee.
I got 2 of those the other day in Sunday League. And I nearly got booked from the ref.
He's blowing his whistle more than a Welsh farmer.
You're getting quite good with the old analogies, isn't you?
Mate.
Nothing will ever be that one I did outside when Billy Ringrove was doing the Around the Worlds.
Yeah.
Of course, son.
Look at the press. Oh, the press is sensational.
Mate, more pressure on that than a lawyer who's been divorced in a marriage, mate.
What's that?
I said there was more pressure on that than a lawyer divorced in a marriage. Right, come on, Benega Davids. Out wide to Jack and Hill. It's a good ball into your doggy.
Oh, we are all over these lot.
Like tramping hot chips. All
Look
over
at
like
Gio.
Suit, mate.
Gio's done well so far. Come on, Brian Hill.
Oh, it's a heavy touch. Matty Cash.
Tell you what, we are up for this. We are up for this.
Would you take Matty Cash?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good fullback, isn't he?
Very good.
There's the Celso. The Celso. Into Bentancur. Bentancur.
That'd be sloppy, Bendo. Come on.
Into Emerson Royale. Into Bentancur. Get it out to Johnson. Get the ball. That's a great ball! Surely! Oh, he's got to shoot! He's got to shoot there!
We have to turn one of these into a goal, otherwise we're going to get sucker punched here.
On the counter. Here it comes. He's got Diaby in support.
Look at Hill getting back.
Well done, Brian Hill. Jack and Jill, mate.
Brian Hill getting back there. Well done, Hillo. If we don't get a goal like when it's like this, we're going to run out of steam second half.
This is what Unai Emery wants. He wants us to keep coming on us so we burn out and then he'll just counter us.
Yeah, he can't want this, mate. We've had 17 opportunities.
No, maybe not the amount of opportunities, but this is the way he'd want the game to be managed. Now they've got Douglas Luiz on the right-hand side. It's a terrible cross. Well done, Gio. Get rid.
Oh, lovely ball. L1X, make the move.
Yeah. LBA.
Right
Up
stick.
you go, Royale.
Do a little step over. Right stick.
R1X for a drop crossfield pass. There it is. Over to Son.
Let's go, Sonny.
Run at him. Run at him. Cut him.
Do it your own way, Sonny.
Shoot. Oh, he's got to shoot there. He's got to shoot there.
Jimmy Nipples saying he needs some chamomile tea or plan B, a spliff. I'd recommend either. To be honest. I'm on the 8%.
Well done, Porro. Back to the keeps. Well done.
Well done.
Bentancur. Out wide to Brian Hill. Sorry, to Davis.
I'll tell you what, where I'll level with you, they are when they're set up in defence, they're set up as a 4-4-2.
Yeah, it's in possession they go to the 3-5-2. Because Cash goes up, but which when they defend. That's what I was trying to say to you earlier, but I was also saying if you can't see what Villa are doing, mate, you can F off down to Bone and see.
Yeah, I know.
So like right now, we've got our fullbacks are pushing up so high here.
Oh no.
This is the problem. If they get the ball and counter, but now if we can counter their counter with Brian Hill, a decent cross.
Oh, where's my thing gone?
I've got some random language coming up.
Yeah, it disappeared. The game's disappeared. Where have you gone? What the hell?
Go to HD3 and you can get it back.
Oh, but the game's marked. The time is completely different.
Oh, this is an absolute disgrace. This.
Hang about. I'm out. I'll have to change the timer. Are you on 1941?
No, we can't watch it a minute. I'm that far behind. There's got a way we can refresh this. Oh, I'm on 1950 at the moment.
Yeah, I'm on 1950 as well. Here's Brian Hill.
Back to 1950.
Oh, what a ball that was.
This is now crashed.
Oh, no.
I'm on 2008, 10, 11. Is that what you're on?
No, hang about. I'm on 2023, 2024.
That's it. That's same as me.
All right, I'm gonna have to update the clock. Sorry, guys. We're
having some technical issues here.
I'm gonna press pause on it. We're gonna be cutting back in at 21:22 in about 50 seconds time. Corner kick. Sorry, everybody. If you are watching, please press pause.
Do not look at the chat because we are a minute behind. So if anything happens, do not look at the chat, Sean.
I'm not looking at the chat. Oh, this
Brian
is the
Hill
problem. This is a problem with these streams.
I've just turned the comments. I can't see the comments at the moment. Is everyone spamming saying, "I want to look, but I don't want to look."
I haven't seen anything. So
Giovanni Lo Celso now plays it out to Ben Davis. Ben Davis. It's a good ball.
Ball comes in, back post, corner kick.
Corner. It's a corner.
All right, so we're about to press. We're at 21:22 now.
How are we this far behind?
So
we got a corner here.
21:31. Yeah, we're in taps. We're taps in. Corner kick.
Right, Porro with the corner. Go on, someone get your head on it. Davis.
Oh, Celso!
Celso! Oh, what a goal! It's absolutely Stankovic shit! Mate, I've always rated the Celso. Always rated you, mate. What a finish that is. What a finish that is.
Come on, it took a massive deflection, didn't it?
I don't care.
Oh, he's taken a huge deflection off of...
Has it?
I think so. Yeah. Off number 3. Who's number 3?
Carlos.
Diego Carlos. Was it going in anyway? Martinez has probably got that one.
Off of his knee. Oh, well, we'll take it. Always rated you, Gio, mate.
Have we seen a smile there from Gio Lo Celso? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we see a smile. Hang about. People saying. Hang on, people are saying stuff in the comments. I don't want to see that shit. I'm going to
turn the comments off. Away. Just press the. You can remove the comments.
I've just removed. Yeah.
That's what I've done.
Sorry, guys. Listen, until half time when we can figure out a different stream or whatever, then is Villa.
Oh no. Watkins is free in the middle. Diaby's free in the middle. Watkins, bang. What? It's 1-1.
That's like you and me on FIFA.
just conceded 60 flipping seconds after scoring. This ain't
What's
FIFA,
happened there?
mate.
Pedro Porro's caught out of position. Ben Davies. There's a parting of the seas. Ben Davies and Emerson Royale. There's 7th. That's offside. That's got to be offside, by the way. That has to be offside.
That's a good header, by the way.
Oh, I don't know if it is offside. They're zooming right in. It looks offside from that side. It looks offside from the side, from this side of the angle. Why is that camera angle like that? Don't draw it from that side, you arseholes. Draw it from the other side.
I think he's onside because you can't be offside by your arm.
No, draw it from the other side. The other angle looks that's clearly not the right angle. Draw it from the other camera.
Just like that.
Draw it from the other camera angle, please. You're drawing it from the wrong camera angle. The other camera is so much better. Draw it from the other side, which is a much clearer angle. They're going to give that because they're showing it from this side, but the other angle was
I don't think they're going to give that. I don't think they'll give it. Because he looks like his right foot is still ahead of Royale's.
I want them to go to the other. Why are they not looking at the other side? Is it because they can't?
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah, that angle there, it looks clear as day he's offside.
Yeah, he's offside. 100% he's offside. He's offside. The warnings
also,
are there.
How do they draw the line on like a person's knee? How are they going to be? How do they know if the knee is further ahead than the toe? It looks so offside from that angle.
Yeah, he has to be off. Oh, now the stream's bugging out.
I don't know what's going on. 26:30. Oh, the stream's all caught up. It's 1-0. It was given offside. It was given offside. The stream's caught up to 26:37. The game's now on 26:40.
42, 43, 44.
Okay, I'm gonna have to change the thing again. I have to change the timer again. Sorry, everybody. I have to change the timer again. Just give me a second.
Go back to HD1, the first one, and it's back up to date with the actual proper time. Hey, what's going on here? Benton Core has been absolutely clattered by Matty Cash Money. Matty Cash Money's been booked for absolutely scissor me timbers in flipping Benton Core, mate, who's down and doesn't look good. Big up Karate, man. Hope you are in the chat. Haven't seen you in
His knee. Is his knee gone again?
Hope you well. Yeah,
he's holding his knee again. He's holding his knee. Oh, no.
If you think back to last season as well, Matty Cash injured, or the season before, he injured someone, didn't he?
Yeah, it was Matty Cash that smashed Doherty.
Yeah, that was it.
Why can't I change this timer? Oh, what have I done? Oh no, what have I done? We're not starting again. Go away. Edit. 1-0. And then there's nothing. There's very few things in life I enjoy more than adjusting this timer to 1-0 to Tottenham. What's the time on the game now? 28-18. 28.
23. 24. Right. Well, as it stands, Pete, the title race is officially back on.
Matty Cash, you're absolutely spot on, Liam. Is a complete and utter.
Anchor.
Complete and utter. He does it every time against Tottenham. Is Benton Core okay? I didn't see what was going on. Was he okay, yeah?
As it stands, we're on 29 points. 1 point away from Arsenal.
Third in the league, having a laugh. We are third in the league. So we are third in the league.
Get a second, and I think this will be game over.
Yeah.
I reckon they'll make a couple of changes at halftime. I reckon they'll bring on Bailey and Dendonka.
You know what? I don't know if I can watch Bing Sports or these streams. It's an unenjoyable experience. I apologize to everyone on the various channels that
Don't
are.
worry about it. What are you not enjoying? It's
No, I just
only...
feel like not like having to keep adjusting the scoreboard and being 40 seconds behind people and stuff. You know,
That's
get
fine,
it
mate.
there. Well done, Emerson. It's
Bentancur's holding his ankle
done.
now.
Bentancur's done. God's sake.
Højbjerg's coming on.
Jesus.
That's not looking good.
Matty
John
Cash
McGinn, why don't you sit down, you flipping squarehead?
Matty Cash is a dirty little Grealish wannabe. Someone should lay one on him, to be honest.
Yeah, there's no intent to get the ball there. There's absolutely zero intent to get the ball there.
Did he get a yellow card for it? Did he get a yellow?
Yeah. That means...
I'd love it if Bentancur was just chewing up a little bit of time. Matty Cash just gives him a little tap on the head.
That's not looking good. Is that the same knee? Did his ACL in?
Yeah, his right knee.
Oh. I'm going to say it right now. We've got to keep Højbjerg in January. There's too much risk going on with our midfield, especially with losing Bissouma and Sarr in January and February. Bentancur not being 100% fully fit every game. He's only just started his first Premier League game in over a year, and now he's off injured. We've got to keep Højbjerg. We have to. Or if we're not going to keep Højbjerg, go out and get a midfielder who's Højbjerg's level or a little bit better in January. But I'd rather go and spend 40 million, 30 million quid on a centre half.
So Matty Cash did the first challenge on him, gets a yellow, and then that's the second yellow.
No, he's not off.
No, he's not off. But I mean, that's the second challenge that could have been a second yellow.
No, his first one got a yellow. He wasn't the one who put him on the floor just then.
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Yeah, that was Matty Cash on that second challenge.
Oh well, he's just a moron.
He should be off because it's no VAR. If Matty Cash, they're going to sub Matty Cash off at halftime because if he gets one more tackle.
Of course he is. That's exactly what you do. If you're as a manager right now, you'd say stop their main outlet.
You know what I do though? If I'm Tottenham right now, I give the ball to Brian Hill and I say run at Matty Cash as often as you can. Jink
100%.
in, jink out. One more bad tackle and you are off, bro. And then it's down to 10 men.
He can't tackle you because if he does, he's sent off. And number 3 on that list as well. Matty Cash will put him in a washing machine and spin him.
Yeah. We'll call him Matty Wash, not Matty Cash.
Here we go, Hill. Well, you're asking a lot from the keeper there.
Well, no. First touch from Højbjerg and it's absolutely atrocious. Just diving Superman header on the halfway line and he misses the ball.
Listen, mate, you can't see what Højbjerg's doing.
I think we've caught up now with most people. So our depth is a joke. I don't think any team could get through the amount of injuries we've got at the moment without looking weak. Who else have we got on the? If there's another injury, we are talking about bringing on Brandon Aston as a centre, as a forward.
Matt, I just right now, if my first change at half time, I'd throw a wild card out there, right? Hear me out on this.
I'll always hear you out.
I'd bring on Donnelly.
Is it Donnelly or Donnelly? Because everyone keeps calling it Donnelly, and there's no letter between the N and the L.
Okay, Donnelly then. I'll bring him on.
Well, I don't want you to call him Donnelly if his name's Donnelly. I just want to know.
Okay, I'll bring on
is.
Jamie. How about
that? Yeah, okay. James. Yeah, whatever. I was going to try and make him Spanish, but listen, we got to attack at Matty Cash. Attack at Matty Cash. We've got to be smart here. If I'm playing FIFA right now, I'm using the right stick, left and right, and I'm just literally running after Matty Cash and hoping that he lunges in. Keep smashing the like button, everybody. Wherever you're watching us, Smash the like button on both. That's his hand, isn't it? Let's go.
Kulu.
Oh!
That's what he's got to do more. He's got to shoot more like that.
He's having a good game. He's Decky. He's back. He's back. That is my thirst. Let's get that 8% inside me. And then we move on to a Stella. Oh, it's inches away. It's inches away. What are you laughing at?
just your commentary at times.
What?
I want it, Hoiberg. He's picked his pocket like Assassin's Creed. Here we go. Oh, crap ball.
It's Donnelly. Yeah, Donnelly. Go on, Dest. I think Brian Hill's going to win us a penalty in this game.
I reckon Cash is going to get sent off.
Who have they got on their bench?
Then Donkar, Bailey, Duran, Ramsey, and a couple of others.
They haven't got a recognised right back, have they?
No, what they'll do is they'll put Konza there and they'll bring on a centre back and go to a back.
Oh, that's Decky settings. Let's go, Dex.
Look at Hill making a run. Look at Hill.
Go on, Brennan. Put it.
Oh,
Brennan, you've got to pick a better pass, mate. I don't know. The wind's been taken out of my sails a little bit about that Bentancur injury. That could be strained ligaments, you know.
It's not looking good, mate. I'll be honest. It's really not. You look at the midfield now. We're going to be going up against City with Bissouma, Højbjerg, and Lo Celso.
I got a 5-hour drive to Manchester City on Sunday, mate. And I know you think you're not coming with me, but you are. I've got a spare ticket. So, you know, make sure you've got no plans for Sunday. Tottenham takes might have to be cancelled.
I'll think about it.
We're going out in Manchester and we're staying over. You're cancelling work on Monday and we're going to go and see what Manchester's doing. And if you can't see what Manchester's doing, then there's a problem because you're
Liverpool.
That's good football. It's kept it in. Oh, no, give the ball away. I've enjoyed Brian Hill so far. I've enjoyed Decky playing in the middle. Question marks over Brennan Johnson for me. Oh, no, don't win that.
Well done, Davis.
Well done, Benjamin. Well done. Yellow card him. Get that card out tomorrow.
Yes.
Out you go, son. One more of them. Oh, that was Gio Lo Celso. I really enjoyed Lo Celso, by the way. Well done, mate. Are we keeping Lo Celso in January, Henry? You said it's going to be very, very difficult to find the narrative that makes you want to keep Lo Celso. Didn't you say even if he does well today, you still want him out?
Yep.
But he scored a goal, scored a worldie.
I don't care if he scores a hat-trick today. I still want him out. Let's be honest. One performance is just papering over the cracks.
He hasn't played it. He hasn't had any minutes.
Well, there's a reason for that. Ange looks at him on a training pitch every day and goes, "You're only playing because Maddison's injured."
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He's not a bad backup, is he? Oh, look at this FIFA settings. Oh, ref. Oh, come on, ref.
Poro, get it out wide.
Slice it. Go,
Run
Brennan.
at him, Johnson. Run at him.
Just double tap L2. Double
Well
tap
done, Johnson. Put it back. Brian Hill, you've got to shoot. Why is he not shot?
It was behind him. He was trying to be clever.
Throw something at him, Captain Hill.
Wow.
Johnson's absolutely Jack and Hill, mate. You've got to pull the trigger there, son.
I don't know. I think it's behind him. I think it's not a bad little move.
Well, he's coming on to him. He could have hit it with his right.
I think it's clever, but he's had his pocket picked a little bit. Well played by number 44.
Settings, mate. Oh, here we go. Didn't you? We've got a lot of people coming back, though, so we're making it hard for Villa. This is what we want.
Yeah, we're going to be shattered by half-time, mate. Absolutely shattered. Remember how exhausted we were in the second half against Wolves? How many Excuse me. How many of these players are like are on the back of a long journey home from international duty?
Bentancur, Royale.
Did Royale play for Brazil?
Yeah, he was in the training. He trained with him, didn't he? So he's obviously
Did he?
there. Giovanni Lo Celso.
Yeah.
I don't think Pyro was in the national team.
And how is that not a free kick, by the way? Oh, come on. Destiny. That's got to be a red card. He's got to be off. He's off. He's off. That's Matty Cash. That's Matty Cash. He's got to be off. He has to be off. He has to be off.
No,
Matty Cash has to be off.
he won't be.
Referee. He's just another. It's got to be.
Is it a red?
He's got to be off. Where's he? Get him off the fuck. He's staying on. Oh, wait, what?
He's
Someone
giving
got
McGinn a yellow card.
It wasn't McGinn who made the tackle.
No, it's McGinn because he was arguing with the ref. Unai will take him off at half time and
Oh,
bring
I
on
don't
Moreno.
understand that.
He'll bring on Moreno at right back. How is that not a red card, by the way? Oh, it's a good ball. Unlucky. Unlucky.
Listen, I like this new little setup we've got going on here, but I do not understand how Matty Cash is still on the pitch. How many games do you reckon Brian Hill has started for Tottenham in his entire career?
6.
3.
Not bad for 2 years, is it?
We spent
25 million quid and Derek Lamella.
25 plus Lamella. Then we loaned him back to the team that we bought him from.
For him to go and win a Europa League.
For him to go and win a cup. And then he's
With
come back,
Lamella.
and he's only won. He's only played.
We
3
loaned
games.
him back with Lamella and they both won a trophy before we did.
I don't understand.
If you use the right definition of Spursy in the dictionary, that would be the definition.
That is Spursy, yeah. There has to be a red card here for Matty Cash. I'm sorry. John McKinn's on a yellow. John McGimme another yellow.
That's borderline. Like, John, give me another yellow.
John McGimme.
Ball goes in.
Rid of it.
Well done. Get rid. Free kick. Pete, we seem to have dried up on super chats. If you do want to send a super chat in, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I'm not going to beg.
No, I was going to say to me,
the last 4 have been on Henry's. Oh, good football. Oh, it's great football. It's got to be offside. Look at the back.
Son's in.
Look at the
Son's
back.
in. Oh, what a finish. Get in. Yes.
Oh, what?
Is he giving that as offside?
Oh, he's offside. It was borderline, but what football? I'm sorry, but what absolute football? Yeah, he's well off.
What a finish, by the way.
That's an L2 finesse, isn't it?
Yeah, that's well, he's got the finesse trait, hasn't he? So you can see why.
Oh, it's R1 finesse. You can do L2 or R1 in that situation. He's either hitting it with the outside of his left or he's curling it with his right.
Mate,
He's got to get himself to 45-degree angles. Oh, what a goal that would have been.
What a finish that was, by the way.
Great football. Great football. Yeah, he was well off. Didn't need to be that offside, to be honest. He could have started that run 6 yards further back and he still would have had time. Please, just don't screw up now. Keep it together. Keep it together. 6 minutes of injury time.
I don't know why my phone is incredibly hot. Incredibly hot.
Your laptop's held up. Are you regretting spending all that money on the laptop that's coming?
Held up, mate. I think that's why my phone's so hot. This desk is like,
Oh, is it?
Is like lava.
It's a hot table. It's like a barbecue.
Yeah.
Win! Oh,
uh-oh. Is that a corner? Hang on.
not a corner. It's not a corner. Good. Well done. Get out of it. Villa. I hate Villa. I hate them. I absolutely hate the dirty, nasty, Henry loving.
I don't love Villa.
Yeah.
Like their manager.
Look, watch this. That's absolutely outrageous.
He gets the ball.
Doesn't matter. It's about the rules. John McGinn, get off the pitch, mate. You're a disgusting human being. Biggest thighs in football, for what it's worth. Look at those. Look at those absolute thunderbolt thighs he's got.
Yeah, he's got a couple of truncheons, isn't he?
If we lose Pedro Porro.
Yeah, it's not looking good, mate.
Yeah, he's got the ball. It's an impact injury. He'll be able to run that off.
He's just got him caught him a little bit on the follow through, isn't he?
Yeah.
6 minutes added on.
6 beers on the ice. How can you watch a game of football and not have a beer, Henry? Whenever we go to Tottenham, you're loading them up like the back of a truck.
I don't know. I'm not really feeling it today, you know?
Something wrong with you, mate.
Trying to be good,
why
mate.
Why are you flexing?
Because I'm trying to be good.
Oh, is that what it is? You're being disciplined?
Trying to be. Even though I'm sitting here munching my own body weight in Milky Way and drinking a Pepsi Max.
Well, Pepsi Max is better for you than the rest of the
Pepsi, if you want to sponsor the channel, send me a lifetime supply of Pepsi Max. That'd be greatly appreciated.
I'm gonna go for a week. I'll be back.
Right, Vicario with a goal kick. Up it goes. Make sure you are liking both videos. Big up fan reactions. Hope you all, mate. Get over to his channel. Go and buy a beer with the Super Chat, Henry. Much appreciated, mate. Hope you well. Make sure you like both the streams. Get over. If you're on my channel, get over to Sean's right now and like it and subscribe. If you're on Sean's channel, get over to my channel straight away and like it and subscribe. We are 6 subs away from 18.1k. Poro is back up. Make sure you like him.
Poro okay?
Sorry?
Is Poro okay?
Yeah, he seems to be. I'm not sure what that was about. I think that was just a knock from Kamara, but he looked all right. Ben Davis now. That's a good ball, that Hill. That's a really good ball.
You got a super chat, mate?
Yeah, I've already read it. Make sure you get over to his channel. Any YouTuber that does any sort of live stream watching on, get over and watch him. He puts the highlights up of all the rages, all the goals. You will see me and Sean on there later. So get over and subscribe. And also big up Josh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Rid of it.
Well done, Royale.
Oh, well done, Emerson Royale.
What a touch that is from McGinn, by the way. That's lovely feet.
Lo Celso has been spectacular.
Uh-oh. Well defended.
Well done, Vic.
Already well there.
Did you see that attempted? Did you see the attempted throw out distribution from? Oh, did you see what Brian Hill was trying to do there? He dragged it back in, hoping to get a little slide tackle from Matty Cash.
We've also got dispossessed there.
Don't be calling out his mistakes. We're on a Lo Celso train today, mate. Today he gets
I'll never be on this Lo Celso unless he bangs hat-trick today. I'll give him some praise.
But you're doing what? Did you see what Lee Gunner did last night when Arsenal scored in the 89th minute? He didn't even celebrate.
He hates Havertz, that's why. Absolutely hates him. To be fair, I'm not defending him.
It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird not celebrating.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. But what I will say is, spending 65 million on Kai Havertz for them to sing Kai Havertz scores again when it's his first goal in play, like, I don't know. I don't agree with it though. You got to celebrate your team. You got a super chat here from Drew Zilla.
Oh, Brian, what have you done? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Big up Drew Zilla. It says big up Spurs Talk Show. Congrats on 20k.
Cheers, dude. Appreciate you, mate. Love you, buddy. Yeah, that last 1,000 was like.
Oh, we're back on some green ads.
You're on green ads?
Yeah.
Ah.
Big up the YouTube gods.
No, I've screwed up then, haven't I? Because I'm going to have to F and blind all the way through the second half so that if I'm not getting ads, you're not getting ads. How about that? How about them apples?
There's a dangerous free kick here. Douglas Luiz is a good set piece taker and all. They've basically got everyone up. Unai is screaming, get forward. Ball goes into the box. Oh, no.
Rid of it. Oh, what a goal.
Thanks. He's said absolute tapas. Oh, I can't stand him. Mate. Oh, mate.
You knew it was going to happen right before half-time. Just get out of it, Torres, you little...
I've legit just broken my chair as well. Yeah, that's got no spring in it. It's another assist for Douglas Luiz.
I want to watch that again, though. I want to watch that I want to watch that line again. That looks very close.
It's a good ball in from Douglas Luiz. It's a great hit. It's a good goal. You can't look, so it's a good goal. If it's given, it's given. If it's not, we are. Unai's going ballistic.
How are they level?
How is this complete and utter? Clement Longley with a bit of pace scored against us.
If it stands, I want to see this again.
What, has he gone VAR?
Yeah, mate, it was so close. There was a lot of arms and shoulders and things on the line there. Torres is onside, yeah. Yeah, Pau Torres is onside for sure.
Douglas Luiz is another assist. I don't know why people.
Whose foot is that? Whose foot is that? Hang about. There's a foot there that's well in front. There's a foot there that's well in front. It's a Villa foot, but I'm not sure who headed the ball.
It's a flipping joke, man.
Oh, they've given it. They've given it.
How have I got limited ads? What?
They've given that so quickly. Have you got unlimited ads again?
Yeah, it's just a joke. Look,
mate, we've had so many chances. I don't know how they're even in this game.
That's a good. We can't that's a good goal from Villa. That's a good ball in. It's a good run.
Second time though, mate. A deep free kick, a deep line free kick. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, well done, Benjamin.
I worry that around the 70th minute mark, we're going to burn out and they're going to bring on Leon Bailey.
I don't understand. That to me, that is the easiest form of defending. It's the easiest thing you can practice for. You just practice all day long on the training ground, deep lying set pieces, marking your man, right? Just don't let anyone get a couple of inches in front. Like that sort of stuff. Do we still have Gianni Villa, whatever his name is, the set piece guy?
No. That's absolute BS. Absolute BS. How these. Oh. Just quickly, if people in the chat calling me out saying, Henry, why are you not celebrating because you're a Villa fan? Do I look like I'm happy right now? just to put it out there.
You're more unhappy because you got limited ads again.
Turn it in.
I knew they were going to score before half time.
Right,
this game is wide open. This game is wide open, but what a first half. What a first half. Yeah, you're right, Drew. Gianni only did offensive set pieces anyway. Yeah, which I always found a little bit odd. You're paying someone to be an expert in set pieces and he only does half the job.
No, the clock's still going.
Oh, it's all right. I can reset it in a minute. Don't worry about that.
I can't believe that.
I mean, let's get the stats up. Let me just do this. Aston Villa they're on the snatch and grab today, aren't they? Let's get rid of that for the moment. Let's go back to two-person layout. Like this. Not like that, like that. Early thoughts, mate. Early thoughts. Let's have a chat through.
I'm concerned.
600 people in the house. You've all come back in for the halftime analysis. Make sure you smash the like, whichever video you're on. Do us a favor. Smash the like, and if you're new, smash the subscribe. Also, go on to the other person's channel. Titles in the description. Go and smash the like on there, and then come back to the channel that you're on. Mate 1-1.
Halftime.
I'm going to get the stats up.
Halftime thoughts. We created so many chances. So many chances that half. We hit the beans on toast early on from a Kulusevski strike. Brian Hill did some nice things. Son scored offside. The midfield's done fairly well. Obviously, it's a massive blow losing Bentancur. We should have had 2, 3, maybe even 4 goals. My worry going into that second half is, are we going to do the similar thing that we did to Wolves and burn out around the 70, 75 minute mark? And Villa have got much better options coming off the benches than us. Overall, though, but we have been by far the better team in that half. By far.
Look at that. Look at that for a momentumometer. Look at that.
It's outrageous.
How are they level with us? They had 4 minutes of possession. Second minute, third minute, they had the ball slightly more. The 40th minute and the 45th, or whatever that is. I know, because there's 51 minutes in the game. That's an outrage. That is an outrage that they are 1-1. Look at that momentum.
Sean,
unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. Stats. Let's check out the stats. Expected goals, 1.18 to 0.67. Expected assists, yeah, because the assists weren't putting the ball in the right area. Possession, 64% to 36. Sorry, Henry, what's that, mate?
Very, very quickly. I just got a free 5k gold pack and just packed a legend out of it. Just to cheer the mood up.
Who did you get?
David Suka.
I've had him.
Out of a 5k gold pack. Anyway,
so what are you doing? Why are you sitting there doing?
No, I had a notification come through because I've got a free pack for some reason.
Total shots 7 versus 5. On target 3 against 1. Off target 4. But that's one of them's hitting the post. Offsides have been a problem for Tottenham. We had the ball in the back of the net with a worldie from Sonny. Decky's hit the post. Brian Hill should have had arguably 2. He smashes one in, a good save from Martinez. But also, you made the point he could have hit it first time with his right foot. He decides to do a little back heel.
I think he has to hit it first time.
He's a left-footed player, isn't he? He's not confident with his right foot.
Yeah, but every now and then you just got to take a chance. Like the amount of, for me, the best player on the pitch for us was Kulusevski.
And Lo Celso,
I think Kulu's just been a bit. I mean, Kulu's little touches in and around the box, a little nice and cute 1-2s.
Yeah, Kulu's been brilliant. It gives me confidence thinking that we can adapt with our midfield. And Lo Celso, I think, has been excellent in the 8. I think he's been very, very good. He's got combative. Let's look at him. Let's look at the stats specifically. How do I do that? Let's go to lineups. So Gio Lo Celso. Hang about.
What website are you using there?
SofaScore. Gio Lo Celso, 55 minutes played, 1 goal, touches 50, 95% pass accuracy, shots on target, ground jewels. See, that's important. I was worried before the game how we were going to handle the strength of Villa's midfield. But for me, I think we've absolutely dominated Villa's midfield. Absolutely dominated it. 5 from 7. I think Lo Celso has been spectacular. Only lost the ball twice. He's given away a couple of fouls, but was fouled 2 times. There's more. I just can't get to it. Where can I find it?
I think Royale's had a fairly good performance as well.
Yeah, we're going to go through them all right now. Can you? Whilst I'm not looking at the screen, mate. So can you bring up any chats, any interesting comments whilst we're doing that?
I just quickly was Torres the one who had the chance earlier on in the first
Torres
half?
Torres had the goal ruled out. Yeah. So Torres could have had 2 goals.
No, and he had a header early on in the first 10 minutes that went just wide of the post.
Yeah, I never knew Pau Torres was a beast in the air.
This is something they've played for. They've looked at us and gone, hang on, we haven't got a fullback, or we haven't even got a defender who's particularly good in the air in the middle. So they've just saying, hang on, and their biggest threat has been from set pieces.
What do you make of Brian Hill so far?
I think he's just got to run at the fullback more. He's done some nice bits, a couple of nice passes, a few nice touches, but he's just got to run. Cash is on a yellow card. If Cash somehow stays on this pitch, he has to run at him.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I don't think he's got the confidence, though. Every time he gets the ball, he wants to run back. He wants to pass it back to the middle. Like when that ball comes into the box, just throw your right foot at it. Even if you win us a corner.
I agree. I think Brian Hill. I think Brian Hill's been impressive, but there's a little part of me that I think I'm always gonna. I don't know why. For whatever reason, I've got like a soft spot for Brian Hill, and I feel like I give him a little bit more leeway. I think some of his decision making has been poor. I think that he could have run in the first 15 minutes. He could have run at the Konza a few more times than he did. SofaScore have also given them a 4-4-2, so I'm going to concede that it is actually a 4-4-2 more than a.
Sorry, can you say, sorry, Sean. Just what was it? Sorry,
you put me on the main screen. You heard what I said. Let's get back to the game. Kulusevski.
hang on.
Kulusevski's only touched the ball 12 times.
Have Villa had 2 offside goals ruled out? Watkins and Torres.
Oh no, sorry, you're right. It was Watkins the first one. Sorry, it wasn't Torres. Sorry, my bad. No, you're right. It was Watkins the first. I thought it was Torres. It wasn't. It was Watkins the first time. And
this laptop is roasting.
Kulusevski's only touched the ball 12 times.
Done well with all those touches, though.
He has. Needs to get in the game more. How many touches has Brennan Johnson had? Brennan Johnson only touched the ball 9 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to get him on the ball more.
Brian Hill's touched the ball 46 times. We are deliberately going down our left-hand side, and we're trying to go at Matty Cash. We're trying to go at Konza. That's obscene, though.
Mate, it's ridiculous.
The left wing forward has touched the ball 5 times more than the right wing forward.
It's ridiculous.
Talk about an overload. That's madness. Kyung-Min Son, what's he done? Sonny's touched the ball 14 times. We're not getting, I mean, what about Roddy? What was Roddy on before he went off?
I'm just going to put you run to the loo, mate. Give me 2 seconds.
All right, mate. Roddy's touched the ball 34 times before he went off. When did where is he? Højbjerg has touched the ball in half the time, less than half the time, like 30% of the time on the pitch. Højbjerg has touched the ball 3.5 times more than Brennan Johnson. Wow. The game is caught in the middle. Let's have a look at Douglas Luiz. What's he been doing? Douglas, can you see this, guys? I'm not sure if you can see all this. As clearly, I'm trying to bring it up to you. Douglas Luiz, 31 touches. Kamara, 28 touches. Look, it's all Tottenham, isn't it? It's all Tottenham. Let me get back to the studio. Let's have a look. Let's see what he's going. Who's got the most touches? The most touches, David Jones, looks to me to be. Let's have a quick scan. I would say it might be one of our centre backs. Ben Davies 69 times. Emerson Royale 57. Udogie 29. Porro 40. So currently the tip of the ice, the tip of the spear is Ben Davies. Let me see if anyone on Villa's side has touched the ball more. Carlos, 24 touches. Torres. Ben Davies has touched the ball the most. Ben Davies has touched the ball. I think Ben Davies has had a good game. Let him grow into the team. Who's that? We're talking about Brian Hill. Brian Hill's had the most touches of the front three by a factor of 3 or 4 times. Brian Hill's had more touches, like 3 or 4 more touches than Brennan Johnson or even Decky. Decky's only touched the ball 12 times. Brennan Johnson's only touched it 9, and Brian Hill's touched it about 39 times. Quite crazy. Lot of anger towards Matty Cash. He's a dirty little git, isn't he? He spoiled our season last year was it last season? The season before, when Matt Doherty and Kulusevski were forging such a wonderful relationship, and then it was the Aston Villa away game, wasn't it? Matty Cash ruined the knee ligaments of Matt Doherty, and he had to come off. He bless him. Matt Doherty got up he ruptured his knee ligaments, or something had happened to his knee ligaments. And he tried to get up and play 3 more times. He was so desperate to carry on playing. Unbelievable. I think the adrenaline must have been like carrying him through until he eventually subsided to the injury. Hang about. Jabs. We are not awful, mate. We are not awful. We are ravaged with injuries, and yet we're taking apart one. We have systematically taken apart one of the best teams in the Premier League on form and on squad strength. We are not awful. We are absolutely rallying today. We are playing brilliant football, and I think the Tottenham fans that are there should be absolutely delighted with the first half. It's devastating that Benson calls out. We don't know whether Udogie's going to carry on. I hope he can, and it's a shame that we're 1-1 because we deserve to be 3-0 up.
That's the problem, isn't it? Are these chances going to come back to haunt us?
Well, I'll be honest. I'd love it if Unai Emery leaves Matty Cash on the pitch.
I'd be amazed if he does.
Well, there's other yellow cards. How many other yellow cards?
McGinn's got a yellow card. Kamara's got a yellow card.
John McGinn, yeah, McGinney another, and Kamara. That midfield, they can't sub all 3 of them. Who have they got on the bench? Villa's bench is. Look at that for a list of missing players. Look at that. Every one of them is a shout for a first team as well. Where's Villa? Here we go. Who have Villa got out? Buendia and Tyrone Mings.
But players are coming back out now.
Huh?
The players are coming back out now.
Okay. They've got Yuri Tillemans on the bench. Let's go back to what am I talking about? Let's go back to this. Share this instead. And yeah. Any changes?
Don't think so. I was just looking at the squad on because for some reason Google doesn't update it.
Sean, I lied to you. Well, how did I lie to you, Jacob? You text me or something. I think you text me during the game. Hang about. How have I lied to you?
Bro, you were talking all this shit about McGinn and his thighs being so voluptuous and great. I just saw a shot of him, bro. Average thighs. The dude's ugly as fuck, and he's got average thighs.
Oh, don't swearing off. Get down again. Listen to that in your own time. I'm worried about.
I didn't know he was going to swear. Corner. I hadn't heard the voice message. I was putting it up there real time, see what was going on. John McGinn's thighs are massive. They are quadzilla. They are quadzilla, Jacob.
Leon Bailey's coming on.
So Matty Cash is off, is he? No.
I'm not. I don't like. He's going to go 4-3-3 now, or he's going to go 4-4 back to a 4-4-2. He's brought on Yuri Tillemans and all.
Matty Cash must be off. Must be off.
So, what changes has he made? He's made.
Matty Cash is off. Diaby's off.
Wow. Taking off Diaby. Wow. Didn't see that coming.
Interesting. Oh, we started shit. Oh no, I'm not ready. I'm not up for it. Oh, no.
Sean, you got to calm down with the swearing, mate.
Huh?
You got to calm down with the swearing just because you're yellow ads. We're green in this corner, mate.
Mate. What did I swear? When did I swear?
You just did it a second ago.
What did I say?
Just calm it. Everyone's having a good time.
You're back on green ads again, are you?
Yeah, I'm going. I told you I'm going green and yellow like a traffic jam.
Here's Brian Hill. Go on, Brian. Oh. Right, I'm about to press the great. We're on 46 minutes. Low Southam. Oh. There's another card coming in this game. Villa are all over the place. Come on, Tottenham. Let's go. And we are at 46 minutes and we are cooking with gas. Both in the stream, both on the scoreboard. Ref! He's taking a doggy out there.
And he's throwing the ball away. That's a definite foul.
Get your card out for the lads. Get your card out for the lads.
Get your card out. Get your card out. Get your card out for the lads.
Matty Cash is off. The dirty little something or other.
What's your swearing?
Oh, Yuri Tillemans is a good player. That's it, ref. That's it, ref. You
No
know you should have given
very
Cash a
technical
red card. It's a disgrace that Matty Cash stays on the pitch for what it's worth. Absolute disgrace. And I'm drinking a beer out of a glass because I'm civilized. Do you want to flake with that?
You know, that's what they say to do because it stops you from bloating.
What?
If you drink it like that, you don't get as bloated.
Mate, that ship sailed a long time ago, mate. Oh, look at Emerson Royale. Keep going.
Oh, he's just fallen to the floor. What is that?
It's embarrassing. That's what it is. Come on, BJ. What you got for us? 13th touch of the game. Ref! Yellow card, that man. Douglas Luiz, give him a yellow. Give him a yellow. We got to fight for a red here. We need to get a red card, please. Oh, I reckon Pedro Porro might put this top bins, by the way. He might squeeze it into the top corner.
I reckon Royale will score.
Oh, Decky might put it in top bins as well. It's a bit of a Decky one. This left foot. Decky left foot. Royale with a header. We got no one who's got any height. We've got the average height of about a walrus in that box right now.
Kulusevski's hit it low and hard into the.
Kulusevski's going to smash that top bins. You watch. Still Pedro Porro looking like he's shaping up. No, we're going top bins. Oh, just lay it across to Brian Hill. No, we're not doing that way instead. Oh!
Lo Celso again! Oh, deflected out of the corner. Yeah, let Porro take it. That's the right thing to do.
I called that free kick entirely wrong. I said the one thing that's not going to happen here is Pedro Porro putting it into the box.
That's a good ball. Porro! Oh.
Wide across! And Liverpool vibes on it. Smash it into the back of your own net. Let's go again. Quick corners are what we do. Ball on the pitch.
Oh, it's
the ball on the pitch. Why is there a ball on the pitch, by the way? What's that ball boy doing?
That was a
if that had gone in, that would have been cancelled out for a second ball on the pitch nonsense.
Mark M is calling you out in the chat.
Who's Mark M?
I think 20,000 people, mate, would disagree with you, Mark M.
So yeah, make sure you smash a like on the way out to someone else's channel, bro. Smash the subscribe as well. Get me to 21k. Thanks very much.
Kulu. Good ball into
Let's
Porro.
go.
Porro.
On,
into Johnson.
Oh, it's a good ball. Oh, it's fast space.
Oh, he's got to shoot there, Brian.
Oh.
Got to
I
shoot
think
there,
Brian Hill he overcomplicates things a little bit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Does he overcomplicate things a little bit or not a little bit more?
You cut out then.
I cut out.
Yeah, you started speaking, then you went silent.
Does Brian Hill overcomplicate things a little bit?
Yeah. It's like his head is thinking too fast for his feet.
Yeah. We're on this one, mate. We're still on this. Let's go. Oh, it's good football.
You doggy.
Careful, dog.
Into Kulu. Lovely feet.
Oh, he's
one more.
Right stick that. He's right stick that.
It's a bad ball from
Johnson. You've got to do more than that, mate.
Good pass back. You doggy. It's a good recovery from Yuri Tillemans. McGinn. That's a great ball to Bailey. Uh-oh. Bailey up against Davies. This is He's done well. Bailey goes for a shot. It's a good set. Oh my God!
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's at the post. Wow. Ref!
I knew Bailey would be a threat on the counter.
You pushed him in the back, mate.
I think we should bring on Donnelly.
I think we're creating enough. I just worry a little bit about the back. We got no options.
Yeah, we need someone to really get a foot on the ball. And
how's Leon Bailey had created that from that?
It's a good save in the end from Vic.
It must have had a weak hand on it though.
What a ball that is from Bailey.
That's L1 R1 square.
Yeah, that's what that is. He gets past Lo Celso and Davies far too easy there for my liking.
Oh, it's a fantastic save, that is.
But he beats
the ball.
He beats Lo Celso and Davies too easily there for me.
Did you see that? On the replay, Vicario makes the save. It hits the post. He comes back and he picks it up and he kisses it. The man's religious. You can tell the man's religious. Love it.
Villa corner. Douglas Luiz again. It's a deep one to Watkins. Tottenham on the break now. Kulu.
What a pass from Lo Celso. Sorry. That's unbelievable.
Kulu, get your head up. Get your head up. What are you doing? Into Son. Son. Oh!
What football?
That would have been some goal, that.
What unbelievable football that was. Unbelievable. Go on, that's it. That pass from Lo Celso deserves a new contract. Man deserves a new contract. Oh no, the stream's bugging.
Let's not go that far. One game does not deserve a new contract. Do this consistently.
One pass does, mate. One pass does. That was just absolutely sensational. Have you lost time? Are you on 54? What are you on?
I'm on 20, 21, 22. I'm about 5 seconds behind.
No, I'm the same as you, but the stream's caught.
Kulu. Into your doggy. Villa. This is exactly what I thought they'd do now. They're going to counter. Oh, no. Leon Bailey is just... That's surely good defending. Well done! Play Son! It's not enough on it. It's not enough on it. It's not enough on it, Son! What a challenge from Carlos. Oh, Sonny! Big save. Big save from the Keeps.
The flag eventually went up. This football, though. Oh, Brennan, just make the run a little bit earlier, mate. Oh, you just got to be on the end of that, BJ. You just got to put the end of that one. I love the football. I absolutely love this football.
We've got to win this game.
Oh, look at that. Look at it.
Too many chances.
Like a game of the Monopoly.
It's a good pass from Carlos. It's a great turn from McGinn.
Højbjerg's tried to foul him and hasn't. He's going to get a yellow card anyway.
Hey! Stay on your feet, Watkins, son. Heavy touch from Conso. Well done.
Oh,
you
Destiny, you doggy! Oh.
Into Lo Celso. Lo Celso.
Well done. Come on, Tottenham. Let's get the second. I really hope he's not going to go back and book Højbjerg for the attempted pullback that he failed.
What a pass that is. Kulu's done well there. Take him on.
Right.
Never in a million years.
Don't give that.
Never in a million years is that foul. He jumps into the fullback.
What about the rules, mate?
Why is he jumping into the fullback? Jump round the fullback, not into him. Why? He jumped into the fullback. I need to see that back because the angle we're getting at is probably not the angle they're looking at in VAR, is it? Limited ads again. Surprise. Oh, no. Bailey up against. Is that your doggy? Oh, well done. Well done, you doggy. Well done. Superb.
Let's go.
Play Son. Oh, he's got to be more. Put more on it. That's a good ball.
Go on.
Hill. No, what is that, Hill? His end product at times is... That's better, Kulu. That's better, Kulu. Run round the player, not into him. Johnson!
Chance! Chance!
Yes!
No! How many times? Doesn't matter. BJ's off. Unbelievable! How many goals?
3 offside goals. Villa are just playing the offside trap constantly. Now Kulu's giving it to the ref. He's going to get booked.
Tell you what, Brennan Johnson's not a bad shout for your FPL team.
What, sorry?
Brennan Johnson's not a bad shout for an FPL team. He can
get enough goals or assists.
Well, he's barely played, but I think he will. I think he'll get.
Doesn't get enough
opportunities.
No, there's better players that will get more goal contributions.
Yeah, but how much does his? That's it, Vic.
Oh no! Jesus.
How much does his? How much does he cost on FPL?
I think he's 5 mil, isn't he? Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Get that. Win that. Well done, Pierre. Well done, Pierre. Let's go, Decky. Oh, Brian Hill, you're overcomplicating it again, mate. What is his back flicks? You're Richie Mark too, mate. I love you, bro, but come on. Don't need to do that every time. He's trying to make it look pretty. Are you up to speed with the scoreboard time?
It's just dropped behind. I'll refresh it quickly. Yeah, I'm up to it now. Concert into Kamara. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's typical. It's absolutely typical. Of course it's him. It's so easy, man. It's so easy. This is exactly what Unai would do. Soak up the pressure and get us on the counter. It's so easy, man. How has one pass gone through both flipping centre-backs? It's just ridiculous. Watkins does a 1-2. It's an outrageous finish to get it in from there. But come on. Royals and Davies looking at each other. And to be fair, it's poor from the keeper as well.
The easiest 1-2 ever.
It's just an L1X circle, bang, 2-1 up. Noddy Watkins gets his 7th goal of the season. Telling me Gabriel Jesus is better, mate. Turn it in. Gabriel Jesus scored 1 goal. It's outrageous. It's so many chances we've had. So many flipping chances. It's so undeserved. One pass through the middle of the flipping centre-backs. It's outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous. It's a joke. An absolute joke. What is Royale doing for that goal? It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. It really is. Absolute joke. It really is. Go on, Gio. Go on, Gio. Go on, Gio. Play that. Bailey. No, not Bailey. Your doggy. Oh, no, look. Look, here we go. This is exactly what they're going to do. They're going to sit back. There's going to be no space in behind. It's going to be counter, counter, counter. And give it 15 minutes, we're going to run out of steam. Gio, that is outrageous. Go on, son. Run. Look at Johnson. Oh,
look at your doggy.
Oh,
look at your doggy. Back post. That's what doggy's there for. On the back post. I mean, on the back of the penalty area.
We know what you mean.
Can't even speak.
Oh, mate. Yeah, Sean, people are saying we got to change the score, mate.
What about the score?
I think you've gone on mute. I can't hear you now.
No, I'm not talking. Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry.
This is typical, isn't it? Think the place out.
Yeah, it's Unai Emery football, mate. Now this puts them above us.
Well, there's still half an hour to go.
Yeah, but I'm worrying that we're going to burn out. We got to get a goal in the next 5 minutes.
Listen, I think we're playing really well.
Go on, Kulu.
What's that? Is that a pen? Oh, he hasn't even given anything. He's not even given anything. And you look.
Watch their counter now. No press on the ball. Look, 0 press on the ball. No one's going to it. Have all the time you want, Kamara, mate. All the time. Someone's just jogging over. Oh, this is the player down, right? I didn't realise there was a player injured.
How is that not a free kick, by the way? Oh,
Is
that's
that a
got to
penalty?
be.
That's a penalty. That's got to be a penalty.
He's got on the ball.
They're checking it. They're checking it.
That has to be a pen.
He does touch the ball, but he also touches Kulu. They've not given it. He got the ball first, apparently. According to the commentator.
I don't know if he did.
Massive 25 minutes up now. Massive 25 minutes. Absolutely huge 25 minutes.
Our front line are just not like. How many chances do you need?
They just don't. I'm sorry.
That's a yellow card. That is a yellow card. Don't just forget that. No, don't just forget that. That guy's already on a yellow. He's
I'm going to say
back.
as it is though. We've got. We need more from Brian Hill.
You don't get to forget the yellow card just because you played advantage. That doesn't mean that the intention wasn't there. Ref.
Well done, Brian Hill. That's what I want to say. As a good. Oh, mate, the ball. Oh, what a save!
Oh.
Martinez is one of those goalkeepers.
Yeah,
you
he stands
hate, or if he plays for you, you absolutely adore him.
Yeah, same as like Jordan Pickford. Yeah,
that is an outrageous save, by the way. These ads, do you know what? I just can't be bothered anymore.
Are you back on red?
I'm going yellow and left like a flipping broken traffic light, mate. Ball goes into the box. Oh, you've got to score! It's a free header, Davies. You've got to score.
Oh, you're ahead of me again. What's going on? Well, how you got ahead of me? What's your time? What time are you on?
How have you not scored that? It's a free header.
No, we got chances. We're still going to have chances in this game.
Oh my god, man!
It's not a free. It's hardly a free header.
Oh no, but there's no one jumping around him. He's got to get out on target.
Free header.
He's got to get it on target though. It's harder to get it over the bar than it is to get it on target.
No, I think he's done well. I don't know about that. I think that's harsh. What time are you on?
Oh no, Watkins. Well done, Big Vic.
How are you ahead of me? What time are you on?
I'm 3 seconds ahead of you. I'm on 9, 10, 11,
That's
12.
ridiculous.
Oh, it's outrageous. Kamara, that's unreal.
So what you want now? 19, 20? No.
Yeah, 21,
No.
22, 23, 24.
Do we have any changes we can make?
Donnelly.
Oh, Veliz.
Well, 10 minutes to go, yeah. I'd bring on
Still
Donnelly
20
for
minutes
Hill.
this game.
I'd bring on Donnelly for Hill, right? I'll put a Lo Celso out on the left wing, Donnelly in the 10, and just go for it.
I'd take off Brennan Johnson.
Yeah, I don't think Hill's, but I think he's done really well, but when he gets to the byline or the final third to play that pass, the delivery's been woeful.
Yeah, I agree. He overcomplicates his little. It's too much trickery, not enough. Like too much foreplay, not enough end.
Not enough penetration.
Not enough, yeah. He gives the best third base in the world, and when it comes to the home run, he squirts within 5 feet. Ah, what a save.
I missed that. What happened?
The free kick.
Didn't you? Good save, Vic.
Going wide anyway. But keep wasn't to know that.
Oh, Villa corner. This is where they're the most dangerous because we haven't got a centre back who can head the ball whatsoever. And they've got Watkins, Pau Torres, Carlos, McGinn, and Kamara in there. Look at the tactics. Stinking it out with 3 players on the edge of the box. Just in case.
Oh, Jesus. We are getting smashed in the air. It's like the Mile High Club.
That's quite good for you.
Ollie Skip.
Is that who he's bringing on? You're having a
Ollie
laugh.
Skip for Brian Hill.
What is that change? Bring on Donnelly. He's the only one we've got who can get a goal. Or Veliz. Don't bring on a DM. That's
It ain't
better.
going to work, is it? Let's go.
It's got to be faster, Gio. It's got to be faster, Gio.
He's like me on FIFA, this is. Just trying to avoid the fucking tackle.
What is he doing? Oh, no, here it comes. What
Oh, well
a block
done.
that is.
What a block. Villa are turning it on. Villa are turning it on right now.
Yeah. 70th minute mark, I thought they would. We start with run out of, I don't know, steam, energy. I don't know. Why? How was? Who did he take off?
Brian Hill for Ollie
He's
Skip.
got to take Johnson off.
Very strange. That is a very strange change. Feels like we're going for the draw as much as he sees the tide. Yeah, we're shattered. It's exactly what we thought would happen. We exhausted the second half. We've got absolutely no stamina. These boys need to be put through like a fitness regime to be able to go for 90 minutes. Who's with him? Where's Johnson?
There, next to him. Oh, what save!
Oh, what save! How done that, Martinez?
Oh, what save again!
Oh, Jesus Christ! How has Martinez saved that? How did he save both of them? Unbelievable!
He is honestly kept that out like. Oh, I can't say that.
That is condoms. Condoms are us. That is.
Gandalf, mate.
Getting
You shall
penetrated
not
today.
pass. What is that? What was that? Oh, no. If this costs us, I will go ballistic. Oh, it's unbelievable that from Bailey. Oh my God. Did you just see that? Did you see that play from Bailey? That was outrageous. Look how much time he's got.
Villa are just turning it on now, aren't they? What a
It's
game of football.
exactly
What a fantastic game of football, by the way.
Yeah,
But there's no chance that Villa deserve this win.
So much space. So much space. Get out there, Porro. Quicker. Look how much space everyone's got. Look, well done. Counter.
Go on, Dex.
Run, Kulu. Skip. Run faster, you.
Oh, look at the strength.
Well done,
look at the strength. He's absolutely smashed him.
Oh!
Brucky is the strongest right winger in world football. I want to see this again. From Brennan Johnson, he drags it through. What a save. And then here comes the response. Decky pops it back. Who did it go to? Højbjerg. Oh, it was top bins. It was top bins. If that goes in, first of all, Brennan Johnson needs to find an angle. But that from Højbjerg, that is a world-class save from Martinez.
I think he got deflected on the way in too.
No, I don't think it did. I think it was just top bins from Højbjerg. You know. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Is that another foul throw? Martinez has got to be man of the match. Unbelievable stuff. Oh, we played so well. We played so well today.
What a ball that is.
If we lose this game, it's just absolute. It's just it is what it is, but it's devastating. And the stream has gone down again. Come on, Kulu. What you got for me? What's your ads looking like?
Awful.
Tottenham. Come on, Tottenham. You're so worthy of something out of this game. Oh, class from Pau Torres. Absolute class. All we got. Nothing to do. You go to Jamie Donnelly?
Hold on 2 seconds. I've got to roll him out the door.
All right, mate. Come on, Decky. Decky puts it in. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. We've still got 4 or 5 chances in this game. We just need one of them. We just need one of them. Liam saying, let's just try Donnelly. F. Woff. What are you talking about, mate? He's not out of his... Look, we've been the better team by far today. We've absolutely dominated. Come on, mate.
Martinez has made some good saves today. On the stats, he's made 7 saves. It's outrageous. It's actually outrageous.
Keep smashing the like button, guys. If you are on one channel, make sure you smash the like button on the other. Links are in the title or the description. Martinez has been outstanding. Yeah, I agree. David Jones. Let's go. Come on, Lo Celso. What you got for us, mate? Look at Villa. Just stinking the place out with a bus.
It's too easy defensively for them. It's our final ball in the box hasn't been great today, and Villa are just going to counter.
Put Jamie Donnelly on. Just get him on now. Just give the guy a chance. Imagine if he absolutely hammers it. Don't do it when we're 3-1 down. Come on. Oh, look at them just chewing the time up. They're not even looking for a third. Oh. What an absolute gem from Udogie to get rid of that. Let's go. Come on, Tottenham. Oh, Gio, you run into a brick wall. Come on, Tottenham. What are you thinking, mate? Do we give anyone any other chance?
We have to, otherwise they're going to get third. And here we go. Watkins to Bailey. It's just Villa are just this is the game plan. Look at Johnson. He's not even sprinting onto it. He's jogging onto the ball.
Go, Sonny!
Johnson, cut in. Oh, come on, man. That is poor. That is poor. Not good, mate. Not good.
What's he doing? I think Johnson looks exhausted again. He looks absolutely shattered. Get him off. Bring on Donnelly. Let's have a crack. Let's try something else. Got to try something else.
Do you reckon we can get a draw?
Yeah, I think there's always a chance, isn't there? If we go 3-1 down, then obviously it's curtains.
Give me 30 seconds and I'll show you how
Why have we got adverts playing?
You haven't got to rush it, guys. We've still got 10 minutes, but I feel like that sort of nonsense is absolutely showing signs of desperation. We're shattered. We are absolutely shattered. Oh, what a save from Vicario.
If we're not careful, they're going to get
Oh, my God. How has he missed that? How has Ollie Watkins missed that? How has Ollie Watkins missed that? That's absolutely insane. What a save from Vic. And then look at this at the back post. Porro just absolutely... How has he missed... Is that Ben Davies? Is that perfect defending from Ben Davies?
Yeah, I don't think that's Watkins. I think that's Ben Davies. Is unbelievable there. Al McGinn manages to clip that to the back post. I don't know, because he's got about as much room as a killer whale at SeaWorld.
Oh, Ben Davies. Fair play to Ben Davies there.
Yeah, he's got about as much room as a single bed with Gemma Collins in it.
Are we giving the ball away here? No, we're not. Let's go. Look at Brennan Johnson's absolutely shut. I guarantee he doesn't take anyone on. He's too tired to. I'm wrong again. Absolutely wrong again. Let's go, Destiny.
The final ball has been so poor. From everyone, the final ball has been so poor.
We're shattered, mate. We can't do this, get this level of first half football for 90 minutes.
We're shattered playing one game a week. We got 7 games next month.
What's happened there? What's wrong with John McGinn? Look at the size of him. He's an absolute meat house.
You got to think about John McGinn, haven't you?
I just think he looks like he's carved out of granite. Back post.
Granite.
Oh, it's awful.
They're going to stink it out. They're going to do everything they can to stink it out.
Let's
And
throw
this is gonna
someone
be
else on. Come on, and just have a little whiz. Let's have a little whiz at someone. Come on.
3 defeats in a row to Villa after if we don't get a point here. There's Langer, our new director of football. Looking at his old team.
Is that Daniel Levy wearing the flat cap? No, it's not, is it?
Yeah, you can see what Butler's doing.
Well,
He doesn't want to F off out of Tottenham.
he's a man. He's a man who knows a thing or two about a flat cap. Good ball. That's nice football. That's nice football. What you got for us? What you got for us? Let's not be putting the ball in the back post for people that are 8 foot.
Oh, what is that, man? We couldn't cross the ball for Toffee. Ben David, look at this. Just put it in a dangerous area. Don't hoof it over the top of the back line.
There's no point in putting the ball in the air for people that are 5'8" and don't head the ball.
Or, okay, if not, then do a low cross.
Throw
We're
Veliz
not
on
doing
the
anything.
pitch. If you're gonna do that, put Veliz on.
Look at them. They got flipping every man and their flipping dog back. Oh, it's it! Oh, yes! It's offside again.
Oh no! Fuck off, mate! What the? I don't care, mate. I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna start swearing in a minute.
No, you're not. No, you're not. They're bringing on
Where's
Jamie
the
Donnelly,
offside?
mate. The kid.
He's
It's
not
written
off.
in the stars.
He is off.
It is written in the stars. Donnelly comes on and bags a goal.
Is he off? Is it off again? Can we double check that?
Yeah, he's off.
I didn't see any lines drawn.
Donnelly's coming on.
I didn't see
What?
any lines drawn.
Oh, it's not even Donnelly. It's Veliz. Why is he bringing Veliz on?
Oh, I didn't see any lines drawn. I don't trust. I want to see everything now. I don't trust these gits.
They don't have to show us everything, though, do they?
That looked too like that looked too close to me for just to go. Yeah, okay, I believe it. We've had the ball in the back of the net.
We've got to time our runs better. We've got to time our runs better. It's either timing the runs better or Villa are just playing the offside trap all the time.
Been in the net more times than a fisherman on Loch Ness. I'm trying my best.
Oh, it's outrageous.
Come on, Decky.
Villa are defending well. No pressure on the ball. I'm not going to lie. It comes a point where Son has got to be onside now. This is the third time this game. Once, fair enough. Twice,
How many times we had the ball in the back of the net that's been offside?
3 times, and they've all been Son.
Well done, Emerson Royale. Decky's been excellent. Decky's been excellent. Lo Celso's been excellent. We're getting a late goal here, mate. We are. Oh no. No.
Either we get a late goal or they get a third. I don't think this will end 2-1. Bailey now. He's going to cut in every time, isn't he? That's it. Put it in the corner flag. That's what they want. He's offside. Run and get it.
You waste 30 seconds there, mate. You waste 30 seconds. Put your flag up, you little...
You're trying to hold back, aren't you?
I don't know why I care. I don't know why. You keep going yellow more times than the Simpsons character.
Oh, that's quite good for you. It's outrageous how hot this laptop is. It's actually outrageous how hot this laptop is. Kulu. He's done one. That's a foul.
Get him off the pitch. Not that it matters. It's the 19th minute. I reckon this one gets blazed over the top. Yeah.
He's got to shoot. He has to shoot.
Look at the average height of our people in the box there.
I was just thinking, it's laughable.
We got no height. It's like a dwarf convention. Oh, what is that?
Let's just say it as it is. We have been incredibly poor this second half.
Mate, we've deserved to win this game all day, every day. All day, every day. Villa have done their bit.
Villa have been better in the second half. I feel like the final ball, we've done everything but the final ball has just not been good enough for us in the second half. Has it?
I'm walking away like, considering the circumstances, I'm actually like, I'm frustrated.
Away, I'm annoyed. I'm absolutely fuming.
No, I'm not walk away. I'm frustrated with the outcome, the output, whatever. But I actually applaud the performance today. I thought the performance was very good.
Performance is good, but
considering the circumstances. But yeah, it's an Aston Villa masterclass, really.
He's done everything.
Although you could say like we should have been 4-0 up in the first half.
He stunk it out. He's come. Martinez is.
I don't blame I think Emerson Royale's been really good. I think Udogie's been really good. I thought Ben Davies has been very good. Generally speaking, I think that apart from our aerial, we are a massive mess aerially. We're a massive. We've got no support defensively or offensively in the air. But
I think the midfield battle has been quite good as well. Like McGinn's
midfield battle's been won. I think you just got. I think if you're looking to blame people, I look at Sonny and think you got to learn to stay on side, mate. I think you got to look
not
at
once is all right. Twice is a bit of a pee take, but three times
is a problem. Yeah,
it's outrageous.
I think Decky's been excellent, but I think Brennan Johnson's been poor. I think Brian Hill had no final delivery, overcomplicated things. I don't know why we brought on Ollie Skip. I'll be honest, no idea why he brought on Ollie Skip.
The subs changes have been baffling because we've been 2-1 down since the 70th minute.
Yeah.
Sorry, when did Ollie Watkins score? 61st minute. We've been 2-1 down for over half an hour. And what has
I don't think Aston Villa deserved the win.
Sorry?
Like, I think Aston Villa. Oh, hang about. What's happened there?
Foul on Villiers. Even that is clever defending from
Come on, Alejo Villiers. You're the only guy who's got a head on him. Find him. Top bins. 2-2. We'll run away with it.
It's a poor ball.
They're a big team now, aren't they, Villa?
Well, Johnson, what are you doing, man?
I think Brendan Johnson's been terrible.
Terrible against Wolves.
He reminds me a little bit of like a Ryan Sessegnon. Doesn't have the confidence to. I think he's a confidence kind of player. Get up, mate. Mate, we're going to be four losses on the bounce. We're going to find ourselves ninth.
Concerning. It's because and then we've got Newcastle, West Ham, Forest away, Brighton, and Everton in December.
I blame Romero for a lot of this.
And your doggy. If your doggy was fit against Wolves, you probably would have come out of there with a win.
Yeah, and you doggy, yeah. Come on, Tottenham. Come on, Tottenham. Last chance. A late over lids. Top bins. Come on, buddy.
Oh!
Oh, they've given it a goal kick as well. That's it. It's because it is a corner kick. Come on, a late over lids. Top bins. No.
Poor
Emmy
corner.
Martin is man of the match. He's been absolutely spectacular. Oh, get up, mate. Get up.
Now he's stinking it out on the floor. Just to waste another 30 seconds.
You can almost see the smile on his face.
Who do you think's been the better manager out of the two today? I don't agree with some of Angie's changes.
Yeah.
I don't agree with bringing on Ollie Skip when we're 2-1, when we're chasing.
That was a weird one. It was a real strange one, that was.
And Leon Bailey for Villa has come on and changed the game for them. So is Tillemans.
He's got options, though. We haven't got any options, have we?
Yeah, I know. Well, we have got
Well,
options.
I would have said
earlier. We could have
no
brought
problem giving on Jamie Donnelly.
Yeah, just what has he got to do to get some minutes? What has this kid got to do to get some minutes? He brought on Ollie Skip for Giovanni Lo Celso. What sort of substitution is that? It's outrageous.
Oh, getting in the corner. There's
Villa
not a team I hate more in the Premier League than Aston Villa.
I'm sorry to say this, and I know it's going to rattle a lot of people. I know it is. But Unai Emery has come and done everything that we knew he would, and we still couldn't stop him. Villa have not been good today in the full 90 minutes. They've had 20 minutes of good football. We've been a better team, created more chances, but Son has got I'm sorry, Son has been poor today. Brendan Johnson has been poor today. Every time Brian Hill gets in the byline or gets in the area, his final ball is not good enough.
Smash it up the pitch, lad. Smash it up the pitch.
What are we doing now?
We're
2-1 down. Move it up the pitch.
That's like me on FIFA.
It's an absolute disgrace. I'm not happy at all about this.
There will be people that will get over it. Oh, bullshit, ref. That's a disgusting decision. The ref is just falling over.
Game over.
You. That's it. You know, Ollie Watkins looks a lot like that bloke who's a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
Your mate. What's his name?
Oh.
The Chelsea fan.
What, Carefree Lewis?
Yeah, he looks a lot like him, yeah.
It's completely unacceptable. The amount of chances we created and to come away with a defeat. It's outrageous. It's actually outrageous. 4 offside goals, right? Looking at it back, looking at the replay on Twitter, Matty Cash should have been sent off, right? The final ball in that game from the entire front line was simply not good enough.
Look at that, mate.
We dominated that game.
Look at that.
65, 70 minutes.
Look at that momentum-ometer and tell me how we lost the game 2-1.
It's an absolute disgrace.
We had the grand total of about 8 minutes of possession.
Henry, you're acting like we didn't play well, G. When did I just say that we didn't play well? I just said we played well for 65 minutes. The first half, we absolutely battered them like a fresh bit of cod. We absolutely battered them. And Unai Emery's rocked up again, and he's beaten us for the 3rd time in a row. And now we got Man City up next. Man City next. The disgrace is the amount of chances we had and come away with nothing. The finishing wasn't good.
I'm flabbergasted. I'll be honest, chat. I see you all. I'm seeing the ones that are coming in. We're going to get double-digited against blah, 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 blah. This is Tottenham. I'm hoping that all you lot are non-Tottenham fans because they didn't deserve that victory today. I thought Tottenham played really well. I think there's a couple of people that need to learn to play the game and get on side when the crucial moments happen. My frustration is with individuals. I thought Tottenham as a team were excellent today. I thought we were absolutely excellent in the most part. I don't think the defenders did themselves any disservice. I thought Emerson Royale was great. I thought Ben Davies saved us a few times. I think there was a couple of, obviously the heading aerial threats is a massive issue. I thought Udogie was a soldier. I thought Pedro Porro was one of our better players on the pitch. We created so many opportunities. I thought Decky was an absolute warrior, getting in there, doing everything he could for 90 minutes. That guy's got an absolute engine on him, an engine that we don't have in players like Brennan Johnson, who after about 5 runs is blowing chunks out of his arse. Brian Hill, confused performance from him. I thought he looked like, I just think he overcomplicates things. I'm so, I don't want to let my I want him to be awesome to cloud my judgment, because actually today I thought he picked the wrong decision. He overcomplicated things. Something I always held Richarlison accountable for last season when he was trying to do flicks and tricks and all that nonsense. 18 shots, 8 shots on target, 3 goals ruled offside. We were the better team by a country mile. They tactically, they did what you said they would do, Henry. But you know what? If we were just half a yard like one side, and all those goals that we scored, we didn't need to be on the offside line. Sonny's goal that when he put it top bins, he didn't need to be a yard offside. He could have been 4 yards onside, and he would have had the space to do that.
Like I said, right? If this was Richarlison doing these offsides, we would be going absolutely ballistic. Right? 1 offside, fair enough. 2 is a bit annoying, but 3 is outrageous. Now, it's either Son not timing his run right, or Villa have just spotted that early on and said, let's do that again and again and again. It's either clever defending or poorly timed run from Heung-min Son. Look at the stats. We beat them in shots. We beat them in shots on target. We beat them in possession. We beat them in passes. We beat them in pass accuracy. The only thing we don't beat them
team. No, Henry, we were the better team, mate.
Yeah, for 65,
by far the
minutes,
better team today.
For 70 minutes, I agree.
We smashed the midfield. We smashed the midfield. John McGinn, take away his thunder thighs. He wasn't that great. In the first half, he was made to look like he was Peter Crouch's legs. right? There's no argument from me on the performance from the majority of players for the majority of the game. I've got a problem with the fitness of the team. I think that there's a massive issue. We're playing one game a week and you can't get 90 minutes out of about 60% of the team. Decky's one of the only guys that can run. Brennan Johnson, he did exactly the same thing against Wolves. He gets a chance late on and he just skies it over the bar because he's blowing chunks out of his ass. Now, I guarantee you, if there's people at the game today, they won't be on this chat right now, but if there were people at the game that were watching Brennan Johnson like me and you were at the Wolves game, then you'll see how little he was moving, how little interest he had in the second half. And you won't catch that on the camera because the camera follows the ball. But when he's not on the ball, in the 70th minute and onward, or in the case against Wolves, it was in the 50th minute onwards. Brennan Johnson is not match fit. He's not physically fit. He's 22 years old. He needs to run a little bit more on the training ground or whatever. If he's vaping or something, I don't know what he's doing, but he needs to get his fitness up because he gets opportunities and he's too tired to take them. Sonny, just offside. I don't think he needs to be on the shoulder quite that close. But overall, mate, I'm super frustrated, but I'm proud of the performance given the circumstances. I think that I was expecting us to struggle today, and I thought we dominated and deserved to win. So I'm annoyed, I'm wound up because we have come away with nothing out of a game that we should have won that game in the first half. We should have been 3-0 up in the first half.
You don't take your chances, you get punished. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Don't take your chances, you get punished.
I think Ange needs a little bit. Listen, I'm not criticizing the tactics. I thought the tactics were lovely. I really enjoyed it. But
brings on Veliz too late. His first substitution was bringing on Skip for Lo Celso. What is that?
Question mark for me. What's that about? Maybe Lo Celso was shattered because of the late game.
Yeah, even if he's shattered, he's the one you get on the ball and you think, create something.
Ollie Skip did absolutely nothing. I don't remember Ollie Skip doing anything in the last half an hour.
It's just not good enough. Now we're going against Manchester City, which probably will be 4 losses on the bounce.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 losses on the bounce.
Then we're going against West Ham and then Newcastle.
Yeah, we're going to be behind Manchester City before the 12 days of Christmas. We're going to be behind Manchester United probably. I'm devastated, mate, because I wasn't expecting us to play as well as we did. I was expecting us to. I was like, maybe we can get a result out of this. I'll bite your hand off for a draw, expecting us to play terribly because of the circumstances. But you know what? The boys that started that game, when I do my match ratings later on or tomorrow morning, I'm going to be giving a lot of 7s and a lot of 8s for a lot of the players. I just don't understand how we lost that game. And you know what it is? You have to call a spade a spade. You have to call a spade and say, but I thought Sonny played well for what it's worth. I thought he played well in the build-up. I can't really call a player that had a bad game today. I thought all of them played well, but in the crucial moments, the crucial things that decide whether you go 1-0 up, 2-0 up, or you're 2-0 down, or whatever else, in the crucial moments, they were half a yard offside. They were unnecessarily breaking the line. You know, I don't think there was a bad. Can you name a bad player on the Tottenham first 11 today? In terms of what you saw during the game, other than what Brennan Johnson, yeah, okay, yeah.
Brennan Johnson, if he's not fit, don't play him. You're just asking him to get injured. Benson Core today gets injured again. Your doggy was holding his hamstring or his ankle. If that comes out tomorrow from one of the ITKs or whatever, that there's a knock there.
Hang about. Sure, Spurs didn't take their chances. Villa didn't deserve to win. If that's what it comes down to, like black and white, then I guess so. I'm not knocking Villa, by the way. I didn't think Villa played badly. I don't. I think Villa set up brilliantly.
They just did their job.
They did their job, and you were right, Henry. You called it basically all week. You said They'll stick the place out in the first half, and they'll come at us in the second half. And that's exactly
What
what they
Emery's
did.
done his whole career. The problem is now we're going to play the same style against Manchester City with potentially even worse injuries, with Bentancur being out potentially, and Udogie at times looked like he was going to get subbed off. The difference is Erling Haaland and Manchester City won't just score 1 or 2. That will be a mauling.
I don't really care about the score.
I do care, because that's when your confidence is absolutely shattered. The only saving grace is Romero will be back for West Ham. But the amount of times we got into the right areas today, but the final ball was poor. Davis hits it over, basically a cross-yard pass to Kulusevski 2 or 3 times. We haven't got an aerially strong striker, and we're trying to cross it in up against Carlos and Torres. Play it on the ground. We didn't put a low cross in the last 20. I think Porro was the only one who did it. We're just playing to Villa's strengths.
Let me just get a couple of super chats here. Hate Lee Gunner AFTV in says, how many inches you got down them pants? I'm guessing that's a Henry Wright side.
I don't know.
Super chat.
What you're talking about, mate?
It's not. I'm sure that's not on my channel, but shout out to you, mate. Rookie Spot saying we have our Tottenham back. Big up.
Let me just ask you something, Sean. If we lose against Man City, right? What's the vibe going into the West Ham game? That's 4 straight defeats.
Do you know what? No, I mean, listen. I'm not going to speak for the entire fan base here, but I'm walking away from today.
No, we're not going to call out Levy or anything like that. This is on the players today. We create chances.
Well, I'm walking away from today just like I'm upset. I'm not angry. I'm actually kind of proud of the performance, if that makes sense, in a weird way. I just feel like, someone who said it. Someone said, the difference is someone takes their chances, other teams don't. But I don't think you can train that. I think you have to be on it or not. And obviously today we scored. We put the ball in the back of the net. What was it, 5 times? 4 times?
3 times. All from Heung-min Son.
And there was another, obviously the one we scored, right? So 4 times.
We hit the post, didn't we?
We hit the post twice, didn't we? Or once, was it?
Once. And I think he hit the post, didn't he? Bailey.
Yeah. And Emi Martinez had the best game of his career.
The difference is that the two of them, when Watkins got his chance and when Torres got their chance, they scored. That's the only chance. I think that's the only shot Watkins had. And he finished it.
He only had the goal disallowed, right?
Yeah, but obviously that doesn't count because it's disallowed. But I look at us today and I think frankly, Tottenham's right. It is a lack of quality in the final third. We got in the right areas every single time. Brian Hill on the left, Kulu on the right. How Matty Cash, because I've watched that back, is floating around Twitter. How Matty Cash doesn't get a red is an absolute disgrace.
Correct. Yeah, Matty Cash should have been off. I think that Tottenham should have run at him more in the last 20 minutes of the first half. He was on a yellow card from the 28th minute. And he could have got a second yellow straight after, didn't. And then we didn't run at him enough after that. You've got to target these people. I'm surprised that message didn't come on the pitch when Bentancur came off. Højbjerg should have come on with that instruction. I'll be honest. Listen, I'm not angry with Ange at all. I'm on board with it, but I think there's a little bit of naivety, a little bit like the instructions there. Like you should get after Matty Cash, get after 3 of their midfield at half time had yellow cards. Look,
sorry to cut you off quickly. This tweet is absolutely bang on the money.
Cool. Shout out to Aaron. Before we bring it up, shout out to Aaron J. Thank you for the super chat, mate.
Understand the need for fresh legs. But surely giving Donnelly or Alejo a go is better than bringing on Skip for a forward. Bang on.
Yep.
Not only that, have you seen Royale's getting absolutely mullered by our fan base on Twitter?
Why? Because of the giveaway in the 94th minute. I knew that would happen. I was going to say it, right? When he brings the ball out in the 94th minute and he takes one step, he's R2'd it, and he's taken one double.
The first goal It was his man, wasn't it, for Torres? For Villa's first goal, and the second goal, he cut Watkins cut between Royale and Davis. How neither of them picked up? How you got one of the most dangerous forwards on form forward in the league right now?
I thought Emerson Royale was good during the game. I thought he also stopped about 3 or 4 other chances. You know what? That's what it comes down to, right?
Hang on. Since when is a Henry a Levy apologist? He made the decision not to buy out Dyer's contract and replace him with good defender. Why did he use 55 million euros for Johnson but not a centre back? How is this possible? I'm not a Levy apologist. I call it out when I think it's right to call it out, and I have called him out a lot on YouTube. What I won't say is that is not Levy's fault today, that Son doesn't take his chances, that Brennan Johnson is absolutely woeful, right? And Kulusevski doesn't shoot. You can criticise him and say, yes, we should have brought in another centre-back, because if we brought in another centre-back, we wouldn't have had that issue today. But it's not flipping Levy's fault that Ange Postecoglou brings on Ollie Skip instead of Valise or Donnelly, is it? It's outrageous.
Yeah, I mean, Moti HFC has always been someone who likes to pivot towards Levy out at the first opportunity. So no surprise.
Someone at the door again. This is just ridiculous.
That's right.
Got more deliveries right than Domino's.
Yeah, listen, Mo, I know the sort of guy you are. I know you're always looking to turn it on to Daniel Levy, the first opportunity. But Brennan Johnson was a strange signing for sure, but I mean, look, I'm guessing the argument, the fact that we're still talking about bringing in 15 new forwards more than anything else in the transfer link suggests that it's a work in progress with the forward line as well. Brennan Johnson, for me, I think his fitness is absolutely terrible. It's absolutely useless. I think the guy needs to go and spend a couple of days doing hill sprints or something, because the guy's got absolutely no engine on him and he's blowing chunks out of his ass after 45 minutes every time I see him play. Leslie saying Emerson was poor for both goals. Okay. Listen, I'll have to go back and watch it, because I think both of those I mean, it's difficult to see. I wanted to see the second goal they scored the lines drawn. I didn't think they didn't show the lines drawn on the stream I was watching. They just said it was onside, but it looked very close to me. It looked too close to call to not draw the lines. But look, yeah, we were terrible in the air defensively. Pau Torres scores one, Watkins scores another that's disallowed, and then obviously what happened with the second goal. If Emerson's responsible, so be it. But I thought he played really well in other areas of the game today. I thought he was pretty good. Stop being proud of your team when they lose. That's such a small club mentality. Oh, shut up, mate. What are you talking about? Honest to God. You sound like other content creators that are like, all that matters is winning. If you don't win, you lose. It's black and white. It's context. There's always context. What else we got? Johnson on the back. He needs a Nicorette. Yeah, maybe he's on the vapes. I don't know. Something's going on there. There was lines shown on Sky. Was it? Fair enough. I didn't see the lines. I was watching it on some Korean stream, so I didn't see the lines. Fair enough. It all happened very quickly on the line on the stream I was seeing. Not excusing the offsides though. They were poor, says Jeffrey. Ange was out coached now. Early season form was a new manager bounce. Oh, let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater, Henry. Come on, mate. I don't know about that. I don't know. Drinking game. Every time Sean says blowing chunks out, I only say it when he comes to him, because it's I need a new phrase. What you got? Hang about. You don't come in with a Christmas present that size. What you got?
Oh, I don't. I mean, she's ordered a ridiculous amount of parcels today.
I reckon they're glasses. I reckon in that box is glasses. I think they're red wine glasses for Christmas. Am I wrong?
Probably something like that.
Did I see the elbow, frankly? Whose elbow? Was that the elbow that was on for their first goal or something, or just before their first goal? I'm not sure.
Yeah, well.
David Jones says, I enjoyed it. That's more than I've had in the past. Keep going. Yeah, I enjoyed the game as well. I'm devastated we lost. There's so many bones to pick out of this one for me. So many bones to pick out of it because I think that Tottenham did really well. Shout out to Paul Longworth with the super chat. Trust the progress. Henry, don't have the patience. Have you not got the patience, Henry?
Trust the progress.
That's what he's saying.
I agree. Trust the progress, not the process.
What does that mean?
So trust what Ange is doing, not necessarily the progress of players, not trust the process, not this, oh, we might win something in the next 5 years. As long as we keep progressing, that's all we can ask for.
Oh, yeah.
Not what Arsenal did, where you go backwards twice and finish 8th, then get 5th, then get 2nd. Keep going up the table consecutively. You know?
Carlos on Hill.
Right?
The elbow. Hill
Was
was elbowed in the first half. Got elbowed, clear pen. Everyone's talking about it.
I didn't see it.
Sava was right. What was Sava right about? I haven't heard what he said. Let us know. Alfreo's so effing mad. Derek Hutchinson, load of shit from substandard players, Spursy performance. I just don't feel that way. I don't feel that way about this game. I feel like we were really unlucky. I feel like there was loads of positives to take from this game.
Yeah, there is. On the performances, absolutely. Performances for 65 minutes were very, very good. Oh, Villa just took their chances. It's as simple as that. It literally is as simple as that. Villa took their chances. We didn't because, for 65, 70 minutes, we were extremely good and we were the better team for majority of that game. You know, how Matty Cash stays on the pitch is an absolute joke, right? Martinez pulls off worldy saves. Let's be real. If we have a fully fit team with Romero, with Maddison, and with Van der Ven, we win that game. It's as simple as that.
Listen, guys, make sure everyone that's dialed into the show, if you are watching on my channel or if you're watching on Henry's, make sure you hit the like button. And if you can do us a favor, go into the title of the video, hit the other person's channel. If you haven't already, hit the like button on that one and the subscribe button as well. We're trying to do multi-streams to try and help each other's channel out. You can stay where you are watching, but yeah, look, I mean, we got a lot to talk about. It's 4:30. We're going to go for another, sort of 15, 20 minutes, Henry, or something like that. And then we're going to round off. And then we'll see you at 9 o'clock tonight on Henry's show for...
I'll just put the link in the chat if you want to redirect.
Yeah, I'm going to redirect everybody to Tottenham Takes. Make sure you come back for 9 o'clock. I don't know what to say, Henry, mate. Like, one of those days where I don't feel like we deserve to lose. I'm angry that we lost. I'm angry we lost to a rival. You know, they're now above us. We're dropped down to 5th. Manchester United might, if they beat Everton in 5 minutes or when the game starts, then the gap between us and them closes to 2 points. You know, the margins here in this season are so ridiculous. I just don't think that Tottenham deserve to lose today. So I'm like, I don't know how to throw my anger. I don't know where to point it because I am angry. I'm so frustrated, but I just don't subscribe to this.
You're angry that we lost the game, not the performance.
I'm angry with the outcome, yeah, but not the performance. I thought the performance was really. I thought we played really good football. I really did. I don't know really what to say apart from, on another day. I think you have to throw your mud. If I'm honest, you have to throw your mud at the guys at the forward line. But I look at the performances of Decky and go, I don't want to throw mud at him because I thought he was brilliant today. I'd argue he was probably our man of the match. If it was either him or it was Lo Celso. And so I think for me that my anger goes at the fitness of Brennan Johnson, the overcomplication of Brian Hill, and Sonny's old enough to be able to adapt and to not need to be he didn't need to be a yard offside 3 times. All those goals that he scored, he still would have scored if he was half a yard further back when the move started.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I think you bang on the money. It's just so frustrating because we're not losing games because we're playing bad. We're losing games because we don't have the personnel at the moment.
Yeah, I haven't got that killer touch, that killer instinct.
Yeah, we don't have.
Yeah. But you know what? What annoys me is that everyone that we're linked with in January, they're not going to add the killer instinct. We're linked with players like Antonio Nusa, a young, up-and-coming, interesting winger. We're linked with people like Lloyd Kelly, who fit the bill physically, but are not, when you look at a game like this, you know what? I'm busting for a wee, so I'm going to ask you the question. I'm going to let you think about it, and I want to hear the answer when I come back in 30 seconds. But when you look at a game like this and you see the difference between 3 points and 0 points is essentially intelligence and finishing product and that kind of that instinct or that kind of killer instinct. Does it make you think that the narrative of let's keep spending what money we have on future players, does it make you go, actually, no, because the difference today would have been having someone like Ollie Watkins on our team, having someone like whoever, insert player here, right? And so I just don't know whether Tottenham maybe need to go and spend some money in January on a player that's actually ready to grasp, to grab the ball with both hands and to finish his dinner. Because I think we've got a lot of youth. We've got a lot of players that are working like dogs or workhorses, but ultimately we haven't got anybody in the team that's a real champion of grasp in the moment.
Yeah,
I want you to think about that. Don't tell me right now. Think about it. I'll go for a week. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Make sure you like the video on if you're on my channel, get over to Sean's and like the video. Make sure you're on Sean's, get over and like mine. This is the link for Tottenham Takes. Me and Sean will both be live on this at 9 p.m. If you want to go and check that out, that link there. Go and check that out. We'll be live at 9 p.m. talking about that. I just feel depleted, man. We played well for majority of the game and we come away with nothing. It's an absolute kick in the is what it is. We've got a super chat here from Frankly Tottenham. Big up, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, mate. Big up to you. Says the elbow on Hill's neck was a clear red, but VAR was down at the time. We were 1-0 up. Doesn't surprise me. Big up, hope you well, Frankly Tottenham. Not only that as well, how Matty Cash doesn't get sent off is beyond me. We just missed, like, our transfer strategy, in my opinion, is like I'm all happy for going and buying loads of up and coming players. But if you do that, you end up in a situation like Chelsea where you've got so much of this talent with high ceilings and high potential. But other than Raheem Sterling and a few others, you don't really have any players that are ready now. I think you need to have a mixture. It's all well and good buying players that will be good in 1 to 2, maybe 3 years, but you need someone that's going to come into this team and put the ball in the back of the net. You don't have to go out and spend hundreds and hundreds of millions of pounds. You've got flipping Santiago Jimenez at PSV who's on fire. Ivan Toney. I know the Sun are saying we're looking at him, but there's no way I think we're going to go and drop 100 million on him. Have you seen Garnacho's bicycle kick? And Man United scored.
Apparently it's a worldie.
Really? Interesting. Yeah, I just feel that for us, it's.
So what? Back to my question I was asking you before I went for a wee break. What's the solution? Do you go for
Go and buy players ready now? Go and buy players ready now. We've got the best possible opportunity to get back into Champions League we've had in years. We can't waste it. Like, we need to go and get a striker or a winger that is ready now. 24, 25 years of age, maybe 26, who's got experience.
Jimenez, yeah? You want to get Jimenez in?
I'll be all for it, but I just don't think we're going to go out and spend 50 million, maybe 60 million quid on him. I think we'll get 3 20 million pound players. One will be Tosin Adebayo or Lloyd Kelly. The other one will be a midfielder. The other one will be a forward. Maybe get Jota on a free, but I just think that it's not really the best opportunity we've had. I can't lie. What do you mean? We've got no Europe. We've got no League Cup. We're only in 2 competitions. How is it not the best opportunity we've had? If we go and get 2 or 3 very, very good players in January, and we've got Van der Ven and Madison coming back, how is that not the best opportunity?
I don't think we're getting. I think that
Next
these
year, if we get back in
these
the Europa,
injuries have caught up with us massively.
yeah, of
I
course.
think the expectation now should be back to getting Conference League football, Europa League football at this stage. I'd be very surprised if even when Van der Ven comes back.
I'm not shouting at you. I'm shouting at the situation because I'm trying extremely hard not to swear and get myself demonetized that we've just lost to Villa. And that's 3 losses.
You back on green again?
Yeah.
You've
Just
changed lights more times than changed more colours than Benetton.
It's outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous. It's just outrageous. And Man United now are 2 points off of us if they beat Everton. Man United's worst start for a Premier League season ever.
Are you kidding me, Sean? What did I say? Not what short I said, Sander.
Man United, if Man United win their next game, and if Newcastle win their next game, which, let's be honest, is looking... I think they play each other. Either of those teams, if Newcastle beat United, they go above us. If United beat Newcastle, they go above us. The likelihood is we're going to lose to City. So after next week, we will be 6th.
Yeah, and we're still 8-10 games away before we get Madison or Bentancur, Madison or
Van der Ven. West Ham, Newcastle, Forest, and Brighton coming up. I'll be honest, man. Yeah. I'm extremely concerned. Extremely concerned. As soon as you get 2 or 3 defeats in a row, the confidence drains out. I don't know how.
So I'll stand by it. I'm saying right now, you play like that and you can't finish your dinner. We've lost Bentancur. Next week against City, we're going to have. We're still not going to be able to put out a full bench, and we have to have 2 goalkeepers on it. We're going to have less options because Bentancur's out. No one's coming back this week. So City's done. By the time that Van der Ven and Madison get back in mid to late January...
We could be anywhere between 5th and 8th.
We could be lower than that, mate. We could be lower than that. But like I say, I'm not throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I'm devastated today because I think that we played really, really well. I think that the football we can play is great. But if on one day you finish them, we could have been 4-0 up. One day you finish those chances, another day you don't take them, and that's what happens. It is what it is. I'm not angry. I'm just devastated today because I don't think we deserve to lose the game. I think Aston Villa took their chances. You said it, Henry. Tottenham didn't, but I'm not angry. I think we did ourselves proud for the most part. But it's inches, isn't it? It's like metaphorically and in reality, the difference between winning and losing is the margins for error are so small. To quote, any given Sunday, like half a yard, half an inch too early or too late, and the goal isn't given.
A month tomorrow, we beat Crystal Palace 2-1. Look how much has changed in 4 weeks. We've lost.
And Van 2 weeks of that was on international duty.
Okay, so look what's changed in 2 weeks. We've lost Van der Ven, Madison. We've lost 3 games. We've got City up next. I'll be honest. I'll take 4 points out of West Ham and Newcastle. I'd bite your arm off right now for 4 points. I'd bite your arm off for 4 points.
I would too.
And then Forest away on a Friday night, where they get 90% of their points at home.
Yeah, I'm traveling to Man City on Sunday, and then Forest. Yeah, can't wait for it. Look, guys, it's not called. Maybe it is called Spursy, Derek. Maybe it is called Spursy. It's come back, but like I say, I don't know. For me, my summary is we're going to get into. Henry and I are going to finish up in a second, and then we're going to do our match reviews. We'll be back at 9 o'clock on Henry's channel. Henry, to summarize, mate, how are you angry with the team today? How do you feel about it right now?
I'm angry at a couple of things. The first thing, I don't get what Postecoglou is doing with that skip change. the second thing, I'm not angry at the performance. I'm just angry the fact we didn't take our chances. We got in the right area. So many times. So many times we got in the right areas. Hill getting down the left-hand side. Kulusevski was, I think, probably our best attacker today. Fair play to Kulusevski. He probably was our best attacker. The one thing he did annoy me was jump into that player, but he got down to the byline. He pulled it back. In the first half, he was balling out. I thought he was very good overall. Son today, for me, was collectively his performance 7 out of 10, 6.5. You can't score 3 offside goals for me. You got to time at least one of them right. If he times one of those, we come away with a point. If he times all 3, we win. It's just frustrating that Chelsea game has literally ruined half of our season. And there's no other team in the Premier League. You take Saka and Saliba out of Arsenal, they're not the same team. You take Erling Haaland and De Bruyne out of Man City, they're not the same team. You take Bruno Fernandes and, I don't know, one of the other players, who's Rashford's pony at the moment. You take Van Dijk and Salah out of Liverpool, they're not the same team. It's so frustrating that we created the better chances, but Unai Emery did what we all knew he was going to do, and we couldn't stop him. The worrying thing for me now is, if we get pammed bad by City, the confidence will be draining out of these players. And the question is, how does Postecoglou put the confidence back in the players? Because no one's going to have high confidence after 4 straight defeats. No matter what league you play in.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just the positive to that is, though, we're playing well in the defeats. It's not like we're getting. It's not like we created 1 chance today and lost 2-1 to Villa. We had more shots, more possession, more shots on target, more corners, higher pass accuracy.
Yeah, smash and grab from Villa. Smash and grab.
Yes, it's Unai Emery. Every trophy he's won has been a smash and grab. 25% possession against flipping Man United and Arsenal with Villarreal. And that's what Unai Emery does.
All right. Listen, I completely agree with you, mate. We're going to leave it there, guys. I want to say massive thank you to everyone that's been a part of it this afternoon. Keep a lookout for Henry's fan cam on my channel and my fan cam on Henry's that will be out in about an hour. And we'll see you at 9 o'clock on Henry's for Tottenham Takes with Deji, Dave from the Irish Hotspur, and George. Thank you to everyone for the super chats and your participation today. Love you all. Make sure you've still hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe as well on both channels. And we will see you later on. Tottenham finish the game 2-1 losers at home to Villa. It's a tough one to take. It's sad, but it is what it is. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.